What's good? Salute to the family. What's going on this good Thursday? How y'all feeling? Man? Let me see what up to the folks in the building. What's good with y'all? How y'all feeling, man? What we on today? Skywalker, my bro, what's good with it? Appreciate you for pulling up. Opting LD, what's good, family? Appreciate you for pulling up. King Doc, what's good, bro? Appreciate you for pulling up. Chop, what's good, family? Appreciate you for pulling up. How y'all good bros feeling, man? I can say you feeling great. That's what I like to hear, bro. That's why I asked that. If somebody ever not feeling good, definitely could talk about it, man. I pause the box and talk to kick it with the family. So that's why I asked that. Somebody ever going through something, we'll pause this motherfucking show and we'll talk about some some life stuff. But I'm glad everybody good in the building. I know y'all smashed the like button. I think I'm about to stop asking about the like button anyway. Let them likes gonna be what they is, right? You know what I'm saying? We gonna focus on the good boxing, man. Y'all know my slogan. I ain't here to break the news. I'm here to have a conversation, man. So we gonna have a conversation, man. As y'all already know, man, it ain't no news that this fight is off between CONOR and Benn. Well, it's off, and I'm hearing, they trying to postpone it and still make it happen. You know what I mean? Said stay with it. All right, because bro says so, I'll stay with it, man. We gonna keep rocking. But yeah, man, as we know, it's disappointing that this fight is off, man. I thought it would have been a good fight for boxing for sure. It would have been a real good test for CONOR Benn to see exactly where he was at. And I think he could, he would have showed a good account of himself, win, lose, or draw. But, with this news being what it is and this, clemifene that he got in his system caused the fight to get, canceled at least for tomorrow. It ain't happening tomorrow. So, Saturday. So, I hear they're trying to postpone it and still, put it on for a later date. And my thing is, I wanted to ask the family, like, I don't know, is Eddie Hearn good for boxing, y'all? And the reason why I asked that is because, not only did they, the British boxing board of boxing, or however you call it, BBOC or whatever it's called, they they released a statement saying this ain't in the interest of boxing, like it's prohibited. They basically not backing it. But you got Eddie Hearn running around, still trying to make it happen, still trying to push for the fight to happen, trying to go through other means to make sure that this fight still happen. And which I thought, that's just a bad look, bro. Like, you got to eat crow. You got to eat that on this one, man. Your fighter put you in that position and you just got to eat it. You can't run around still trying to have a fight knowing damn well that this dude got an advantage. It's going to have boxing looking crazy. You think he's great for boxing? Mm-hmm. And again, that's why I asked the question, because I always want to see what the people think. And I don't feel like, a couple situations be enough to condemn him. I think he's definitely done more good than bad in the sport. I mean, from what I can tell, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think he's bad, but I just thought it was worth a question. And the reason why I said that, because, somebody basically pushing and advocating for a fight to continue, knowing that one of them has an unfair advantage, is a bit strange. It's just not a good look. And then you mix that with the fact that you got people are blaming him for why the negotiations and the talks between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua stopped. They said it was Eddie Hearn's fault, and they, two different parties blame Eddie Hearn for that. I believe Frank Warren came out and spoke about it too. Said the way he was dragging his feet, and that showed that they didn't really have no interest in making the Fury versus Joshua. And despite Joshua losing his third fight and his second in a row, I think it's still a place in boxing for him. And I think, as crazy as it may seem, as strange as it may seem, that's a big fight still. James, salute, bro. Appreciate you for pulling up. How you feeling, bro? seems he's the only one trying to push boxing events to happen. And it ain't nothing wrong with that. But I guess in this particular case, this is not a good look to be trying to push for a fight to happen against what everybody believes. You get what I'm saying? And he just was gonna go ahead. It's kind of like going behind your boss back in a way. You know what I'm saying? Going behind the people's back, still trying to, find a way and navigate for this fight to take place, despite the advantage or whatever, Conor Benn's situation was with the test. And Quick, my sis, appreciate you for pulling up. How you feeling? So that's all it is. Yeah, y'all smash the like button for you, bro. We gonna keep rocking, just having a little boxing conversation as always. But yeah, man, I think you count those two things now. It remains to be seen that who fault exactly it is for why those talks stalled. But I know people putting out the reports and they pretty much saying Eddie Hearn is at fault for why the fight it came to a halt. That the talks and negotiation, anything they was doing to make the fight move the fight forward, it was ruined by Conor Benn. By Eddie Hearn. And again, and the reason why I asked, is he good for boxing? Because not only was he trying to make the fight happen, he had released a statement. He said there's currently no reason that the Eubank Benn fight should not take place. Now, again, I understand, because me and T was talking about it, and this ain't even about the steroids. It's more so about Eddie Hearn. You know what I mean? We know. It was obviously some money in this fight, and I guess this would have been a big fight over there in the UK. But at what cost? You get what I'm saying? FYI, nope, I ain't meet my production goals. Thanks. It's crazy, right? They crazy, man. They nuts. The family is crazy, man. They have it be going. But yeah, it's not to tear Eddie Hearn down. It's just I think he walking a tightrope. You know what I mean? He's straddling the fence, that fine line of, I get it, push for your fights and try to make the fights happen. But this one, I think it's safer. It's safer, and it just makes more sense, and it's more respectable to just try to postpone it and maybe put it on at a different time. Now, despite when they reschedule this fight or actually try to put it on, it's not going to matter. That great cloud going to be it's going to be over Conor Benn head, man. People going to be keying in and watching to see how he look, man. And I'm telling you, if you get what I'm saying, because I understand from where he's from, there was no violations committed or no rules broken according to their rules over there. But I think the fact that Terry, I got you, because this was one of those anyway. I wanted to hear from the people with this anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely wanted to hear from the people, because it's just a conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's a good conversation. OTB, my bro, what's good with it, Brody? Appreciate you for pulling up. How you feeling, bro? Still pulling for Eddie Hearn in boxing. Al and Bob, only two hands in the pot. Definitely don't trust that. That's why it's a good question. That's why I asked the question. That's why I want to hear from the people. And y'all free, OTB, this your home as well, bro. You come right on up here. We have a family full of crazies. That's a fact, Quake. It was good to meet Mike, you know what I'm saying, on the Shakur fight, man. Mike is a good dude, good energy. I was mad that I didn't get to bump into Clarence, though, man. I wanted to bump into Clarence while I was there, too, man. I got to see CBD. He was in the building. Appreciate all y'all pulling up, too, man. Y'all smash the like button. We gonna roll, man. And I get you. I'm with you, OTB, pulling for Eddie. That's why I just asked the question. It's just something to spark a conversation, provoke some thought, get some people talking. You know what I'm saying? See what y'all think. We definitely got a crazy ass. I'm telling you, bro. Crazy in a good way, though, because I really rock with y'all. I get good laughs, good energy, much support from the family. So this definitely kind of family I rock with. And y'all shout out, so that make it even better. But yeah, man, they said your boy Eddie, you know what I mean, is the reason that the AJ and Fury talks fizzled out. Said he was dragging his feet, and they showed them that they ain't really want to fight, despite what AJ said. But I think that could be smoke and mirrors too. That could just, boxing is the blame game. It's all about, and that's the problem too. Too much blaming, and in doing so, when people have to get blamed for something, they don't want to hold themselves accountable. So it's like people just pass the buck to the next person, and before you know, we don't get nowhere, but a whole bunch of time wasted and fights just not happening, which is something we definitely don't need. Terry, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling?
What up, Just Do? How you doing this afternoon, King?
No, I'm always interested to hear what the fam got to, say on this one. It's just something to talk about. A little
Now, this is something I was gonna say this is something major to talk about. And hey, shout out to everybody listening to the stream. It's just that I've seen a lot of videos, and to be honest with you, Eddie Hearn, he's doing a lot of damage control. But with the damage control, he's actually going against a lot of his past former statements. Like, remember when John Pascal tested positive for all those PEDs? He was talking about how good VADA is and everything. But now when it comes to his fighter, now all of a sudden, oh, well, he's what is it? He's still approved by UCAD, which everybody knows UCAD, they still have therapeutic use exemptions. So the man is basically doing a lot of double speak, and he's doing this because it's his fighters. If it's anybody else, he's gonna shit on them. But because it's his, now he has to play the defensive. So I say you gotta bet, or at least suspend Conor Benn 6 months to a year, and make him do periodic drug testing, because now you're a first offender. So before, like almost like Jared Big Baby Miller and a few other people, we need you now to enroll in a program where you have periodic out of season, or when you're not fighting, you still have to submit drug tests. But Eddie Hearn, he's just double speaking. I think this is because he knows Matchroom and DAZN, they're bleeding money. Like they're just trying to force anything, because I really feel like they're getting bankrupt.
Get all them huge paydays and like overpaying people, which is something that's weird in boxing.
Wait, wasn't he a part of that whole thing with Bob Arum saying that PBC's overpaying people?
Yeah,
dude, you guys are paying Canelo, Triple G, all this $25 million
funds coming from and all that stuff. How is he able to pay these fighters? I remember, bro. I remember the train they was jumping on, blaming it all on Heyman.
Right, and so now you know what the saying is: things sort of blow up in your face. And so now I feel like you see what I mean. Like he's now experiencing this, and the whole damage control in the boxing community said that we cannot have this fight if you have a person who tested for PEDs. The thing that's a difference is because, like with Bob Arum, when Oscar Valdez tested for that, phentermine T, which he was trying to say that phentermine is natural, and then everybody in the world said that, dude, that's an actual supplement you have to purchase. It's not in tea. And then you saw how they still had to push that. That's literally what Eddie Hearn was trying to do.
Yeah, DP, salute. Charles Granger, salute, my bro. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. You right, Terry, man. That's why I just like to have these conversations. I be having my little slogan. I ain't here to break the news. I'm here to have a conversation. Try to get people, something else that everybody ain't talking about. I know that the steroids thing is, the PEDs is going to be talked about, and rightfully so, but my angle was more so focusing on how this dude was still actually trying to push the fight. And I don't think just a couple decisions make you bad for boxing. So it was just a question, but it's like you going down this path that we're going to start having to question your moves moving forward. And we understand it's your fighter, but the best way to deal with it is to accept
we should have already been addressing his moves earlier on, like when you started giving Anthony Joshua therapeutic use exemptions. And he was on a little bit of a testosterone kind of therapy. He was doing everything else like that. So we should have been questioning that. Like, how is it that a heavyweight can drop 20, 25 pounds? And then, you see big Joshua, he's looking like 250, 260. But then in fights, he's coming in at 230. I'm like, there's no way you're losing all this weight that quick, like during training camp, because at some point you're eating muscle, but then he's still staying the same frame.
Yeah, something funny with that. I heard about that too. And it's like, you can't have that in boxing, man. We at least got to speak on it. That's why I say, don't ever think your voice don't matter. I don't know, because I tell you what, it seemed like when people heard about this test or however it got leaked out, and to begin with, it's like the world went rampant. It went crazy, and it seemed like they almost was cool with letting everything flow until they just seen, I think, the outrage that was surrounding it. Then you see people releasing statements and basically nobody wanted to attach themselves to this, like as if like, nah, this ain't cool. We not backing this. We not backing this fight, man. This is not in the interest of boxing. Yeah, this is prohibited and all that. And I'm like,
There was a lot of UK fighters. It was Adam Carolla, remember Lyndon Arthur, and a few other people. They said that this fight should not go on because the man is literally on PEDs, like literally, like and there's no negate, like to be honest with you, because we should remember what happened with Zab Judah. He stepped in the ring with Cletus Selden. He was juiced, and you saw what happened to him. He had to go to the hospital. He was facing a brain bleed.
Yeah,
like come on now.
And Conor, we wanted to believe that you was doing all this the right way.
But we knew Conor like a year ago because remember the WBA and the WBC sanctioning body, they removed him from the rankings because
not enrolling in time and think he dropped him from the rankings, and it was like he was cool with it. And it makes me wonder, why wasn't you on time and being punctual about, you know what I mean, enrolling? Because y'all, the first thing y'all do when y'all get caught is want to convince us how y'all such a clean fighter, but it's like it's easy to say that once you get caught. Show us that by enrolling and staying on top of your shit and not letting something like this happen, because it just don't be much of an excuse for it. The only slight excuse that he got is the fact that they saying he ain't broke no violations. Nothing.
He broke no violations according to UCAD, that's United Kingdom.
Yeah. So it's like, it's no sense of sending a sample to somebody if when they check it and there's something wrong, you can't go. You get what I'm saying? It's like it don't count. And what's the point of sending it to them? They found something that the other ones didn't find. I mean, you had to know this was going to happen. They had to know. I had to know.
Eddie Hearn was trying to push for WADA testing, the same thing that Oscar Valdez is, because WADA fentanyl, that's against their laws. But WADA, they let certain kinds of what we call supplements, they let certain things like that go. And I feel like that should be wrong. I feel like overall, all the people that do drug testing, WADA, VADA, USADA, everybody, UCAD, Russia even has a drug testing sanctioning body. Like they should all have the same standards, and every PED should all be included with everybody.
Be working together. Like it shouldn't be you get what I'm saying? It ain't like promotional companies where they're competitors. No, y'all should all be on the same accord, like, because y'all all are in place to ensure this fighter's safety and, making sure that these fighters are clean going into these fights. So you would think it wouldn't serve boxing no good if y'all not on the same page. And that's part of what the problem is now. That's why I'm glad T was talking about it. And I just hope people understand. Us trying to explain it is just, we explain it, the best way we could. We not advocating for what he did. We're not saying it was cool. We're not justifying it. We just saying, according to their rules over there, he would have been good. I guess when that test hit the wrong hands, they were like, oh, came in a little hot. They like, man, something ain't right with boy. And that's just what it is. It's like we not making an excuse for him. We are holding him accountable, but we also trying to explain what makes it confusing. And I think that's, them allowing things to be put in their body overseas that we just ain't going for over here. And that, what other question I had too, or kind of like not really even a question, more so like a statement. Now it's like, now we know, or we might know, why you ain't never tried to cross the pond to fight nobody.
Everything Conor Benn has done has always been over there. And like, if you come to America and I see what Floyd was meaning. Floyd was always trying to push for USADA testing. That is the most stringent one. That's blood, urine, and sometimes I can take a hair follicle because I could tell if you're doing a cycle on and a cycle off.
See? Exactly, man. So it should just I'm disappointed, man. I really was rooting for dude, and it's crazy because it's like you could have took advantage of this opportunity now in ways. I mean, for me, part of me just feel like Chris Eubank. We know he's a little arrogant and he like to showboat and be like a showman. But man, I seen a video of this dude eating a bucket of KFC chicken. I seen him eating double desserts with 60%.
You're talking about Eubanks, right?
Yeah, I seen this dude eat.
I think because remember, I think reports were saying that he failed the test in August, and I'm not sure if VADA randomly tested him because VADA is a little bit random. They don't schedule it. So
Yeah.
I think they already had one, one already positive test, and then maybe Vada came in and said like, let's see if he's still on it, and then maybe those
Mhm.
same amounts were still in his system. So at that point, like, what do you want me to do? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you failed two tests in a sense. If I
Mhm.
put that logic together, because
Yeah.
I would want to know what test he took in August, and then what the findings are now.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, that makes sense, man. Yeah, I get you, Chopper. I would say a lot of these dudes are. I don't never want to say all because I think all is say a bit much, but I would say it's a lot more than what people would probably think. But I say there's some athletes I still feel that are clean. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like that's the case with everybody. Just ain't get caught yet. Although I do feel like that's the case with some, and I think people just get caught differently at different times for one reason or another. And at the end of the day, I
So
ain't.
my question is, what is Conor Benn? He's 23, 24, 25, and he's early mid-20s.
Yeah, I think
Like,
he's like
you're
25.
doing this, yeah, you're doing this early in your career, this
Mm-hmm.
early at 25. Like, not only that, what is the ramifications, and what is that going to come from when you get older? You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Is your body going to start breaking down at like 42,
Mm-hmm.
43 because you've been putting all these supplements, you've been doing all this, like, when you get into your early mid 40s, like, your body's going to break down.
Yeah.
And it's not
Yeah.
and it's not going to be producing the same amount of testosterone, seeing how
Mm-hmm.
reports are saying he's doing like a TRT, what is it, testosterone replacement therapy. Like,
Mm-hmm.
dude, you're going against your natural body's production of testosterone.
Johnny Q, salute, bro. Yep, he 26. Yep, and he playing with his levels, and they saying it helps like kind of reset them where they supposed to be. It was like a bunch of shit when I was reading that stuff. I'm like, man, this basically say cheating to me, bro. Like you could try to explain it all you want. It's just something that shouldn't have been there, bro. I don't know. It's hard to explain that stuff. Like, and I'm tired of people saying after they get caught that they clean when you caught. Like, get out of here with that, man. You caught. Just say that. Just say, look, I don't know, man. Just say that how it got in there for real. Because don't be at Oscar Valdez talking about some tea. Then they check the tea and no tea that they could find got phentermine in it. So they say he was lying. So I'm just like, man, none of y'all dudes own up to it when y'all get caught. You be caught. Look at Jarrell Big Baby Miller, man. Dude was
Look
talking.
at look at John Pascal. John Pascal, I think he's on he had an 18-month suspension, but he was on like a cocktail. They found
Yeah,
like
he
three or
had about
four
four
different.
different joints in his system, I believe. Four different types. I'm like,
Hmm.
damn. And you know what's disappointing about that? I came across a picture of his like refrigerator and shit. He had all like healthy shit, like the grains, the vegetables, the juices. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, as if you clean as hell. And I'm like, damn, that's how you supposed to live. That looked like a healthy refrigerator. And then you fast forward and now you got all this shit. Maybe that's why you've been able to look the way you looked over the years. Because that dude is freakish with his body, man. I knew Conor wasn't that guy, man. Was stealing, ducking, posing. Yeah, man, he ain't crossing the pond either, bro. Makes me wonder now. That's why, because you want to stay safe. And Spence and Crawford is funny that they in this thumbnail. Now, of course, everybody know what Spence said, but Conor Benn said he ready for these dudes. He said they're only human, right? As like he asked the question. Yeah, they only human, but you why you think you ready for them? Is the juice giving you the comp? See, it's just like you open yourself to that type of criticism when this happened. Why are you talking about them? You ain't fought nobody near that level, man. They're both dog you right now.
Shit, even
Yeah,
Boots
both.
put him into early retirement.
Yeah, man. That's why he ain't coming across the pond no time soon after this, man. Let's see if he really got some balls. I think they're gonna try to reschedule this fight. And
No,
guess
I would dissolve the fight. You got to dissolve the fight, because at some point, Chris Eubanks, he should just be like, look at this
Appreciate
man.
you, man. Appreciate you, Brody.
No, I was gonna say, like with Chris Eubanks, I would just say dissolve the fight, because why would I fight a person who's already a drug cheat? That's
Mm-hmm.
almost like when I was in college, I ran track and field. Like, if a person has already been like tested and he came up positive, for a
Mm-hmm.
PED, or you like, why would I sprint against this dude, or why would you have him on a relay knowing what he's already taken in the past?
Mm-hmm. Laced out was good, bro. Appreciate you for pulling up. I think it says boxing back. I think if they would try to, I mean, not even try because Eddie Hearn tried, but I think if they would have allowed this fight to continue, it would have been like a setback because it just we don't need to see nobody like getting no passes. Like they already that Oscar Valdez situation looked bad, man. They let that dude fight. Then they robbed the guy in the fight, pretty much, it looked like to me, and then gave this dude a statue days later. I was like, yo, what? They rewarded this dude for cheating. He cheated and got rewarded, man. That's the setback to boxing. So I'm glad they ain't. I mean, I'm not glad, but I'm glad just for the sake of the situation that they didn't allow it to continue in a strange way because it's just not a good look for boxing. So it's like I'm glad they released a statement. Look, we ain't with this. We not backing it. We not about to let this continue. And that's just how. That's the kind of stance that need to be taken, man. You already can't play boxing, so any unfair advantage is already crazy, man. You playing with somebody's life. So I'm gonna always take that serious. I think it's just bogus to do. And then sometimes, you know, I get it. It might be a lot of these dudes that be on it, but till they get caught, we just got to deal with the ones that's getting caught and you treat them accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't be thrown in the pot until they get, you know what I mean, caught for something. But as for the ones that do, no mercy on these dudes, man. No mercy. No mercy. True. Young dudes on juice is crazy. Facts, Chop. EK2, salute, bro. Appreciate you for pulling up. Benn should be banned immediately. I asked too. I feel like he should be suspended, and if so, how long? Yeah, we don't.
I already said. I said a minute. It needs to be a mandatory minimum 6 months and then optional up to a year. Maybe 8. Well, depending on how many are in your system. Like John Pascal, like he had 18 months. I believe Jared Big Baby Miller, he had like 18 months too. So I would just say it would depend, but there needs to be an automatic suspension when it comes to that. And I need periodic drug testing too while you're suspended, just to make sure you're not still juicing while you're, your time off.
Yeah, it seems like that's real. It's to send a message like this can't be tolerated at all on no level, man. Like it's corny to see. It's just unfortunate, like, and it's weird because these dudes never got a clear example as to how this stuff got into your body. It's always like, yeah, blown away by it. Like, oh, I can't believe it. How that get in there? Like, stop, man. Stop, man. Like, stop, yo. You don't just mistakenly take this type of shit that y'all be getting your hands on. Like, I'm not trying to hear this. All of this stuff is coming from food or drinks or something like that. Yeah, even people were saying he took like a gas station pill or something. Like, man, no, he did. He was doing something other than that, bro. Like, it wasn't nothing like that. Facts, though, EK, we don't condone it in no way, shape, or form. It's just whack that he blew this opportunity. Think it was a big fight over there in the UK, man. And he squandered it. And I think Eddie Hearn, like I said, the right way to deal with it is just to be real. Look, man, this is unfortunate. We got to do what we got to do. Like, you trying to push the whole fight forward. Like, nah, bro, you're going to look crazy doing that. And like I said, they already some little whispers saying you the reason that the little talks that there was between Fury and AJ, that stopped and stalled. And that's two different sources that's putting his name to that. I think one of them being Frank Warren. That's the crazy part. I ain't expecting
I could see that, but I read one comment when I was watching one of the videos. I read one of the comments in regards to one of the videos speaking on Conor Benn is like, so what do you do with all the people on the undercard and what do you do with Chris Eubanks because they've been in training camp? Like, do they still get their money?
You hear what I'm saying? Like, dudes doing whole media workouts and everything. Y'all scrapped the whole car. Like, what was the point? Like, that was so strange. Like, these dudes really came out here, Chris Eubanks, Conor Benn, warmed up. And they not fighting. You know what I mean? It's crazy because it's like Broly was fighting and still did way less working out than that. He actually had to fight. You know what I'm saying? These dudes don't got to fight. They in there working out, hitting the pads, and then you want to come over there. I don't know how to re-engage his energy because I don't feel like he I feel like he knew. Like, get what I'm saying? You try to accept it, but I think you knew, man.
Here's the thing. He had been known when the WBA and the WBC rankings removed him because he wasn't trying to enroll in drug testing. So that should have already had sent out alarms and red flags. You know what I mean?
I did a video on that. It was him and like 4 or 5 other people names up there. they was dropping in the rankings all for that same stuff, and they all want to keep hollering out I'm clean. Well, if we hear you, but we show us like by enrolling and staying on top of your shit, just period. Like it shouldn't even come to a point where you get dropped in rankings for not enrolling like you don't know no better. You know what the rules are, bro. You're a fighter. You're supposed to know better than that. You can't just sit there and act like it's a surprise when it happened. Like I think the ones that do that obviously do it for a reason. They don't care about no rankings. They care about, you know what I mean, having that unfair advantage and letting that be that. And I'm telling you, now seeing this, then you see how his body used to look to how he transformed. I get it. You could work hard, but it's like this little.
Not like that. The way that he transformed would have took years, and they said he did this.
Everybody's saying too, bro. Facts, EK. I wonder how long he been doing. He just got caught this time. You get what I'm saying? And respectfully, that's the type of criticism he subjects himself to when you put yourself in a situation where you got something in your system. People only gonna think, and then right, they go right to the explosive. Some of the performances, just how he be exploding, even in the workouts. They say he was. They say he was uploading workouts like content, like people do content on YouTube. He was pumping them damn workout videos out for this camp.
It brings into question that fight that he had with Chris Van Heerden.
Yeah,
how he knocked him out in like the second round. Like how like all that now is in speculation.
Now we looking at you like what's going on? What's going on there, Chris? I mean, not Conor. You might as well fight Liam Smith. He's in competition shape. That's who he beat up last, EK. Eubank. He beat up Liam Smith, dropped him like 4 times. Was playing with him. I think he could have finished him if he really, wasn't playing and BSing with him. But yeah, man, that's unfortunate for Eubank. He been running around the whole time. So let me find out Conor Benn was scared of that 60% that Eubank was talking about. So he said 60%. That scared you now. He said, I'm gonna be 160. Man, I'm gonna be 160% coming into the ring. And they called him, cut you off at the knees, bro, before you could get in there. You was that close to getting it off too.
And that's sad. Like, I know that Eddie Hearn, he was going to do like the Dillian White, Oscar Rivas, even though Dillian White tested positive, he was going to, Eddie Hearn still wanted to try to push that fight through.
Because you said Smith. My bad, EK. You right. My bad, Terry. Yeah, you right. You said Smith. You're right.
Oh, Liam Williams, you can tell he's on juice. Just look at his back. You don't see all that back acne? Yeah, that's a clear sign.
That back knee. You got back.
Yeah, that's a clear sign that he's on something.
Facts laced out. Like that's another thing too. It's just bad. Like for me as a viewer, I really be wanting the real story because to me it's like you already caught. There's nothing you can you get what I'm saying? There's no not being it's out now. So the only thing I would respect it if you'd be like, man, maybe I did this or I did that. Just say it. Like I want to one day I'm hopeful that somebody, if that happened to somebody, they'll at least be man enough to own up to it when they get caught and be like, you know what, this is what I did. Because I don't see what's going to change. You get what I'm saying? You're caught. Yeah, Janet Back do got that back knee. Do Skywalker. You do.
And that's why I said Janibek, a lot of those, even though they might, and that's why I said I would just push for USADA testing where if worst comes to worst, just let me get a hair follicle. Because a hair follicle, it can tell you, it can show he was cycling here, he's cycling off here. Your hair doesn't lie. You know what I mean?
Now we know why y'all cool across that pond. Now I'm starting to get it. It's starting to make sense. Y'all cool with, because y'all UK support their fighters heavily. So even after they lose, so it's like they ain't gotta necessarily come over here to feel like a star. They could be a star where they at, and that'd be good enough for them. Meanwhile, milking the game, whether it be for the money, the paychecks, or just cheating the game as well, just being able to get away with shit over there. And I'm gonna always start wondering over there, y'all take too long trying to come over here and fight somebody. I'm gonna just think look, I know what time it is. The pimples are glowing. Telling you, man, this joint is crazy. It's unfortunate to see that that's where they at in boxing. Like, and it was him. I really was pulling for this dude to beat Eubank. Eubank eating steak, burgers, chicken, dessert.
But
Like,
I think at that point he already knew, because I think they said that one of the tests came back in August, and I think when he was doing all that stuff on Instagram and everything else on social media, eating like heavy foods, I think at that point he already knew.
And you're right. I think somebody else had pointed that out too, because he was just entirely too comfortable for me. I mean, eating everything. Like, just think about fried chicken, big burger, steak.
I remember that big burger with all the breading and everything. That would have put on weight immediately. You know what I mean?
Double desserts too, bro, with 60% in the plate. Like, I watched all of it. I caught the burger video. That was the most recent one out of the ones I caught. I didn't see that initially. I seen all the other ones, but then I came across it, bro. I said, so this dude, he was eating, like I say, whatever he wanted. Yeah, Johnny back fighting Denzel Bentley. Facts. That's facts, EK. That's who he fighting. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you for pulling up too. I don't know if you sub to the channel, but if not, come join the family and sub to the channel. Smash that like button. We having a good conversation here, man. Salute to my boy Terry for coming up here.
I just want to speak on this because I've been checking so many videos, and there's the only person I seen that literally tried to make an excuse was Eddie Hearn and Ricky Hatton. Those are the only two people in the UK. Every other boxers, like what was it? It was Arthur Linden, Crolla, a few other ones. They already said that this fight can't go on. Like, he's on PED.
Yeah. And it's crazy, Ricky Hatton. It's crazy that y'all still pushing for this. Like, y'all stood to benefit from it or something like that. Like, what's up with y'all? Y'all don't believe in clean boxing? I mean, I get it with the little technicality with him not violating certain rules, but you get it. Once that test hit a certain set of hands and they found what they found, it don't matter what y'all do over there. I think that's the problem. You get what I'm saying? Where they looking at it like, you was gonna use us to test something, man. You should have knew what our rules was, and you get what I'm saying, and like what you couldn't have in your system, despite what y'all doing over there. And that's why, like we was just discussing, how they just all need to be in the same accord, because that's the only way to truly benefit the sport. I can't.
That's the same thing with Billy Joe Saunders and Demetrius Andrade. Remember, Billy Joe tested positive for that nasal spray, but that is illegal. That actually helps increase your lung capacity, which means that you can get more oxygen flowing through your body. Means that it'll take less time for you to get tired because you can pump more oxygen and more blood than the other person. So it's just all bad, and you know what? I just feel bad for Chris Eubanks and everybody else, because I just wonder, like, I've been training for, let's say, 8 to 10 weeks, and now I'm not getting paid because you guys scrapped the whole event. That's my only thing. Like, I feel like Matchroom or DAZN, whoever's putting on this fight, you got to still pay people. Conor Benn, you need to be fined and suspended.
Yeah.
No,
trouble with DAZN executives, I bet, probably for giving away their money and then representing in such a poor fashion, trying to go hard to keep this fight. I get it, trying to save it, but man, you can't do it. And all that, I'm telling you, I had a feeling that overpaying they was doing was going to catch up to them. Paying
that was my main thing. I thought Eddie Hearn. I think what he's doing, he's running Matchroom and DAZN into the ground, like with those exorbitant paydays for Canelo, Triple G, and remember they dropped out of the U.S. market. That's how you got rid of Demetrius Andrade. Well, Demetrius Andrade had one more fight, but they got rid of like Michael Hunter, Devin Haney. Like, they weren't re-signing American fighters, but you're still using American venues. You're still going to Vegas. You're still going to Texas. So you're still utilizing our venues, but you don't have no American fighters signed. That's what I don't understand with Eddie Hearn.
Yeah. He just, oh man, it's like they gave you the keys and you just went and crashed the whip or something. Like, bro, overpay. You gave Mikey Garcia $7 million to fight Jesse Vargas. Yeah, that was one. Shit, I think didn't Amir Khan fight one of his last fights over there, the one before Cal Brook. when he fought Billy Dib. I believe he got a crazy one that at the Zone platform. I thought he fought under. I thought it
It
was.
might have been. It might have been, or it might have been under Eddie Hearn. You know, it still might have been under Eddie
You know what I'm
Hearn. So
saying? So it's like he got paid crazy to beat up on Billy Dib. He said it. I forgot how much he said he got. I'm like, damn, yo.
well, remember, what was it? Tevin Farmer ended up beating up Billy Dib. Remember for that vacant belt. Remember,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's when Tevin Farmer was talking to Tank, talking about, "I got the belt. I got the belt. Let's
Mm-hmm.
fight." And
Mm-hmm.
so, like, I think at this point, like Eddie Hearn and Matchroom and maybe DAZN, like they ran out of options. Now they're just trying to milk the people for trying to recoup losses.
Yeah.
Like, because a
Yeah.
lot of their last few boxing matches,
He
like
was
they
good
haven't even
with
really,
me.
you know, like the last few boxing
Mm-hmm.
matches, they haven't even like brought in revenue. They're actually bleeding money. So nah, but just do keep cooking on this because this needs to
Yeah.
be talked about. Let it be Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford,
Yeah.
Tank Davis. Like let it
Man.
be Deontay Wilder. Let
You
it be
know it,
Jermell
bro.
or Jamal Charlo. If
Know
any
it.
of the Black American fighters, champions
Know it.
like that would have
Yeah.
tested positive, dude, this would have been on the news. ESPN would have had it on the little thing scrolling across the bottom. But you see how it is, like. Come
Mm-hmm.
on, like you keep your foot on their necks. Keep going. I'm
Uh-huh.
about to drop out, but keep it going, man.
You already know, my bro. Appreciate you, man. Uh-huh. Yeah, man. Yeah, and then this guy talking about he'd take Spence and Crawford all day long. They only human, right? Ain't they? Yeah. All right. It ain't them you gotta worry about being human. They gotta worry about you now. You know what I'm saying? I know Nigel disappointed, bro. You better focus on making your fight with Chris Eubank, cause yeah, you seen him talking about he'd take them all day long. Yeah, all right. Okay. Get your face smashed then. You ain't fought nobody on that level yet, man. And again, the whole world gonna be watching him in his next performance to see how he look. I'm telling you. And if he look drastically different, no explosiveness and shit like that, we gonna know what it is. Yeah, man. It's so disappointing because I 1,000,000% was rocking with him, man. His attitude, his energy, I felt like he was taking it serious. Felt like he was about to take advantage of the moment. Like win, lose, or draw, I think he was gonna walk away from this situation a bigger star or a bigger fight, better. You know what I mean? He would have walked away from this situation like it's like a win-win almost for him. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, my boy, Terry. Yeah, but T, man, he tripping out, man. So it's just like I know they're gonna find ways to explain it off and probably stop talking about it soon. But you know how they do with our fighters, man. They had now one of our fighters to the cross about missing weight. You know what I'm saying? And let one of theirs do the 52 fake out, man. Man, yo, I just don't know what else to say about that. But this whole notion that you ready for a Spence and a Crawford, boy, you'll get your career ended before it really start. Don't leave them damn sharks alone. You ain't ready for them, especially if you need Clemophene. You definitely don't want to play with them. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be crazy if in his next performance, y'all, we could see how immediate difference. Cause I'm telling you, I'm using Jarrell Big Baby Miller as an example. Cause remember how he used to look for a big dude, like you know what I'm saying? Big, solid dude though. With a high work rate, high punch output, like a motor, like he just threw a lot of punches. Jarrell Miller did. Man, go look at his most recent fight. Now that he off that little extra juice that he was taking, bro. Look how he looked now. He looked like a totally different fighter. He looked more sloppy. He looked slower. He don't look like his motor is the same. He look like he is active in terms of throwing punches. Can't fail the test, didn't call out the best. Yeah, it just looked bad. Like what? Come on, man. We trying to rock with you. You know what I mean? You and me was sitting here trying to explain how we get how where you from. It would have been cool, but the problem is, I think that he runs into is these it's like you got on one side his A sample is good, but then what's the use of using them to test the sample if you're not gonna accept it? You get what I'm saying? And if one is good and one is not, just what it is. It's like I think he was supposed to know what he couldn't have in his system all around. I guess I think that's the mistake he made. Maybe you get what I'm saying. Maybe he didn't. He know where he's at over there, but maybe he didn't know how the testing was gonna be done. I don't know what it is. I ain't trying to make no excuse for him, but it just look crazy. Mike Biggs, my bro, what's good with it? Appreciate you pulling up. How you feeling, bro? Yeah, now that's a fact. He making it hard and it's making it weird too. It's like, damn, bro, what's up with you now? I said, what's up with you kind of being? What's up with you, man? Damn, I was rocking with Buddy too, man. I'm just disappointed. That's weak too, man. I've always been a clean fighter, and he said, "What about Chris Eubank?" He said, "He fully believes. He fully believes." We talked, we talked. Man, Chris Eubank said it was never a conversation. I talked to that boy. Conor was up there lying, boy. You caught, man. The worst thing you could do is not own up to it. Just you gotta eat it. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta eat that. You gotta, hey man, this is what it is, brother. Boy gotta eat that. He's gotta eat it. With strain, I got some white runts over here right now, Skywalker. Now we all know why Ben was reluctant to fight America in a high-level sanctioning bout. EK, it's funny. If you would have came in here earlier, you'd have been laughed because that's exactly what I said. And I wrote that in the description, I believe. Now we know why he ain't been wanting to come across the pond. Now you wanted to stay where it's safe at so you could kind of, you know what I mean? And that's just what it looked like, you know what I mean? And it's reasonable for us to speculate these things because, again, that's the criticism you subject yourself to when you allow something to be in your body that causes a problem for you and essentially got your fight called off or postponed. Coochie runts, yeah. I don't think I had a runch yet, T, that wasn't right on point. I think either pink runts, like runts 2 or something like that. Like all the runts be good, yo. Word. That's serious. Skywalker, them damn them runts be on point. For real. All runs good facts, bro. I was just saying that all of them, all them joints been good. But yeah, man, Conor Benn is really out his mind if he think you ready for EJ or Crawford. They both do him real bad. They probably both stop him too. To be real with you. You just ain't fought nobody on the level, and it's already bad enough. This fight against Eubank would have been tough enough for you. I just can't believe this. This is what he did to us, y'all. Got the goddamn fight canceled, man. Face salute, bro. Appreciate you for pulling up. Yeah, Conor said Spence and Crawford too. Said he said he'd take Spence and Crawford fights all day long. They're only human, ain't they? That's what he said. They're only human, ain't they? Yeah, they human, but what are you with that juice? Little superhuman, little cyborg running around and shit. Boxing there one-on-one. What's good with it, bro? Boot stops, Conor and Virgil and guys. Facts, and more facts. You came right in hot. It's talking facts. I agree. I really do. I think Boot's a generational talent. I think not only what he do in the ring is special, but I think the fact that his mentality is the way it is going to be the reason he's going to rise to the top. I think once the older champions, lead the division, I think 147 is going to be his for the taking. That man forever, AKA 817. What's good with it, my bro? Appreciate you for pulling up. How y'all bros feeling? Jelly Bean, what's good with it, bro? What's good with it, boxing nerd? Just sitting here having a good old conversation. I think Ben is WBA ranked with a continental belt. He should lose that ranking. And you know what, EK, remember a while back he got dropped from the rankings too for not enrolling in VADA or something it was soon enough, and they had dropped him from the rankings. Now, you fast forward to now, we kind of wonder that's probably why he ain't enrolled. Cheat while EJ and Bud fight. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? know what I'm saying? He better let Mr. 60. He better hope Mr. 60% still won't fight him. Get what I'm saying? Better hope. Yeah, they only human, but they skillful ones. You know, but you know, it's funny. He asked it in like a question kind of form, like he needed some reassurance. Like they are human, ain't they? Like as he was saying, he started thinking about how EJ was tearing through Ugas. He was like, they are human, ain't they? Yeah, man. I had been to the same list of every other G-Nuts fighter. It's on. Yeah, facts, bro. Facts. Rump to some shit. Facts, Big Texas. Salute, my bro. What's good with you? Appreciate you for pulling up. Can't wait to get off the bone. Yeah, I got some white runs right now. Shit good and pretty. Fire. Fire. Lady, dude, how you feeling, baby? Sugar plum. You don't work too hard over there. Just do what you think about the Spence Twitter response. Oh, yeah, because I got that in the thumbnail too, man. Texas Boy Talk, because the little sus. Nah, you know what I'm saying? That's just saying he gonna bury his ass. That's all. He's bury his ass. I know that term, but I know you probably ain't used to hearing it. Yeah, but I get what you're saying. But yeah, Spence is like, y'all know he regretted saying that. Telling you, man. Telling you. Yeah, Connor. Crazy. Yeah, Spence, I like the fact that he you know, he said the fight still happening, and he said like what he think he gonna do to Crawford. Because he tired of people talking. He just wanted to shut some people up. You have been talking backdoor payments too. They never catch anyone. And you get what I'm saying? And think about what you're saying right there, bro. They don't catch people because they don't be wanting to. With them backdoor payments, they ain't trying to catch them. Appreciate that 817, man. Be safe on that road, my bro. Appreciate you for pulling up as always. St. Louis, my bro. What's good with you? Appreciate you stopping on through. I got you, T, right now. After these messages. He said it ain't some southern shit. Yeah, I know what he say. I know he just feel like to say, but put his dick in the dirt. You know, motherfuckers used to say that. They trying to bury a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's the time spent. That's the kind of time spent on kind of like that. He better go up to middleweight since he has advancement. He can only help with people with your size or near it. Facts, Joe. Going up to middleweight, Con. You know what I'm saying? You done with welterweight, bro. You was done with what you forfeit your ability to go back to welterweight once you had the unfair advantage is over. Smoke Sash on the panel. You know it, man. You know it. What's good, T?
Yo, what's good? Hey, I want to explain what dick in the dirt mean for the people.
Go on ahead, bro. I'm about to pour me something to drink.
For the people who not as urban, you know, as the rest of us. Dick in the dirt, it means like when I knock your ass out, you gonna be laying face first. That's what that mean. Dick in the dirt. Your dick in the dirt. That mean he got his face is on the ground. Ass up, dick in the dirt. That's what that mean. I'm gonna knock your dick in the dirt. I'm gonna knock you face first on the ground. Now that shit ain't sus. You know, that shit just urban. You feel me? That shit urban, man. That shit ain't sus. I don't expect everybody to be hip to it, because everybody don't get knock your dick in the dirt too. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people never heard that. But dick in the dirt is when a man laying face down on the ground, sleep. Essentially, he putting your dick in the dirt. Niggas say I'm gonna put your dick in the dirt when they say they go kill somebody. I'm gonna put his dick in the dirt. I'm gonna bury you. That's basically what he's saying. I'm gonna bury you. Knock your dick in the dirt.
My bad.
Yeah. That mean I'm gonna lay you face down. That mean I'm gonna bury you.
Mm-hmm. My bad, Skywalker.
Nah,
St. Louis, you right, bro.
Go lay. Let me get my whip. I don't want y'all to see my shit. Go lay on the ground with your face in the ground. Your dick in the dirt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, EK, I think Eubank could have still pulled it off. For sure. Well, I like the way Conor was taking it serious. You know what I mean? I like this focus, but
you know what?
It's like, damn. Demetrius Bright, what's good with it, Brody?
Demetrius.
Appreciate you for pulling up.
You want to know what I think, sus? I think random mean everywhere you go, sus. That's what I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what I think, sus.
Finally, some justice. Yeah. Val Perez shouldn't have been allowed to fight. They should. Yeah, somebody suggested getting rid of the rehydration clause and just letting them fight too.
That's what they was trying to do.
Yeah, I know that's a little strange saying, but that basically just saying he gonna put his ass in the dirt. The same thing is putting his ass in the dirt, letting him know that your little cheerleading ass. That's how you know he gets out of here. He said, your little cheerleading ass.
Like, not just dick in the dirt. You know what I mean? I'm not just dick in the dirt.
Like Conor style and explosiveness, but now we know why he moved like that. That's what I'm saying too. Fate is crazy. So appalling. Now he say he spoke facts. Yeah, every now and then Paulie can still keep it real, y'all.
And he got caught in a lie, bro. He told everybody he spoke to Eubank on the phone personally. Eubank like, what? I never even spoke to that motherfucker.
He looked uncomfortable in that interview. Even though he elected to walk up, he looked at like, I don't know. Something about how his energy is something, how he was looking.
Salute. Take a nice long rip for the
Okay, go ahead, get that up in you then, my boy. Go ahead. And what Conor cheated to get his explosive skill could have been gained naturally, but probably would have took longer. And that's all. You know what I'm saying? And you know that saying, you can't cheat the grind. And that's what he tried to do. Wait till a degree goes out the window and pairs are involved. Yeah. You know, it ain't no real like it ain't no real way to even the playing field. But I think some people were suggesting that just so that Eubank could be even more comfortable. But you know what?
Right.
Well, me and Terry was just up here saying we were speculating maybe he been knew something was up, which is why he was eating this way.
Right.
Because he was just eating. Like I said, the most recent video, I ain't see the burger one until like after this happened. But damn, like, yo, I see this dude eat fried chicken, a bucket of it, double dessert, steak with salt on it, and big ass burger, bro. I'm like, yo, he was literally eating like one of us would eat, like on the street. You know what I'm saying? Eating good too.
Now they did know, the teams did know about this before we did though.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
The test was 12. The test was 12 days ago. When did we first see Chris Eubank starting to eat all that other shit?
Yeah, boxing there. Yeah, he let Salt Bay feed him steak in his mouth.
Right.
And he been eating like a person that didn't have to cut no weight. Like he been eating like almost like Conor Benn would have been eating to put on the pounds. Steak with salt, chicken with grease. You get what I'm saying? Like burgers and dessert. Like you name it, he hit all corners. He's eating whatever he wanted, bro. For real. Yeah, I don't know if you seen that boxing there. You ain't see that video where he let Salt Bay feed him?
Yo.
Eubank, yeah. like heavyweight with them PEDs, right?
Nigga said dry the boat.
Hey, Eubank was showing off his physique, bro. He was like, look, I'm ready for this fight. It looked like he was ripped, though. You know what I'm saying?
He got some good genetics or something, because that dude stayed ripped, though. His entire career, that's how Eubank been. His entire career, he always in shape.
Six-pack, bro, yeah,
he always ripped up. Take his ass to light heavyweight and let them big boys punch on. He probably saw how big Conor was growing in a short amount of time. Yo, I'm telling you.
Now, actually, real talk. Conor been building this muscle over about 2-3 years, though. I can't let y'all kill my boy like that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this shit crazy. Yeah, he been going. He been going for a bit. Eubank's put his head back.
I've been saying it for the longest, bro. I just like, look at Conor. Like, y'all see that?
Facts, St. Louis. Bro, what's good with it, bro? Appreciate you for sliding through. Y'all some over the pond dudes be wild so bad. None of them are. At least
I'm gonna tell you something, bro.
Hey, bro, you know, I know where you coming from with that. You know it.
Conor Benn was my last hope.
Yeah.
He was my last hope.
Yeah, for real, man. And he doing wrong. So that shit was disturbing. Yeah, St. Louis. I don't know. Yeah, bro. Hey, Doom, he let Salt Bay feed him. Chris Eubank. Y'all know I still got that clip in here. I wonder if he just
play that jump one time for boxing.
Play it for everybody, man.
I wonder that too.
I was laughing when I seen that shit. There's no way.
baby.
He said he fed him too by hand too, like a puppy.
That's my boy. That's what suspect look like right there.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like he was gonna kiss him right after he fed him the steak too. Bro.
Yeah, talking about wow. Look that man in his eyes, talking about wow.
Look at him dead in his eyes, like that's how I look at somebody when I want.
No, man.
You done aroused me.
Wow.
He gave Salt Bay bedroom eyes. He gave him the bedroom eyes. The Salt Bay. I had hope and Conor to be up next up after EJ and Bud. Not gonna lie, and it been a good future fight. Yeah, if he'd have stayed on course, facts. He kind of partially derailed his career. He hurt his career with this one. I hope he understand that. I don't care. He could say how much you clean all you want, bro. They're gonna know that test you was hot. That piss was hot, and they ain't trying to hear it.
A lot of people were going for Benn too, man. You know, and you know, Eubank's a bigger fighter, and there's a lot of people thinking that Benn would have whooped his ass. You know?
He said he stood up for no reason. Stuck his tongue out. Yeah, he did. Dirty ass Salt falling from his coat. You know, he's either gonna fall from his coat or Salt Bay arm. Or you're gonna give him some arm salt. Like I was saying the other day, telling you, arm salt. Yeah, I just can't believe it, man. Eddie Hearn, I was asking, is he good for boxing? I ain't condemning him or nothing. It was just a question because for you to be still trying to push this fight and go through other means to try to like get it put on, that's weird, bro. Your fighter's screwed up. Y'all know we know y'all bleeding money over there at the zone. You giving it away. You gave Mikey Garcia $7 million for Jesse Vargas. You gave Amir Khan somewhere around the same, possibly more to fight. I think Billy did, but a while back. So, you know, some years ago when he fought that dude, they just be giving the money away at this point. You can make, I'll fight Billy Dave right now for half of that. What was y'all talking about? For 10%, let me get in there. I will fight him for that right now. What y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're giving that money away. Shit, Billy did? Yeah, I get in there with him. Right now, too. Oh, for real, man. That, and then they said, got two different people saying he the reason the negotiations stalled between AJ and Fury. Eddie Hearn said he was dragging his feet, and that kind of showed them they ain't really want to do nothing.
Speak on there real quick, bro. Mm-hmm. So we really about to believe AJ the one that didn't want that fight. That's real, honestly. Like honestly. Tyson Fury was supposed to fight 4 or 5 different people, and we really finna run with AJ. Them want.
And he retired how many times? T, what we count? At least three times he retired, right?
Run with AJ Duck Fury, right? When Fury told us he's fighting 4 different people.
Mm-hmm. Making bogus demands. The person that seemed like they're being unrealistic in the situation to me is going to be the one that didn't want it to me. So Fury was being unrealistic, making all those wild demands from free to demanding $500 million to like these weird dates. That's too much. What AJ said, and I heard AJ, he said, hey, you serious about this? We ain't going to do this on the internet. Tag my management team, such and such, such and such. And then they came back and said they would everything. And then that's where it looked like it stalled. So to me, it looked like Team AJ was willing to put his career on the line, win, lose the draw against you. So I ain't trying to hear it was him. That's why I asked the question. But then they blamed it on Eddie Hearn, though, not AJ so much. Eddie said Eddie was dragging his feet. That's the term they use, dragging his feet. So shit, you was going for Benn. Me too. That's why I'm pissed, because I mess around and start rocking, dude. I'm telling you, man. Took me a while, too. I should have stayed suspicious. I'm tired. I was rocking with him, too, bro. I seen his growth, and I appreciate it. That's the only reason I like Eddie, because he makes sure them boys get paid. Yeah, Eddie be giving that bread up, bro. Eddie been praised as a promoter, but now he's starting to say, yeah. Because he giving that money away. That's why they praising him. They like, yeah, man, rock with Eddie. Eddie, Boo-Boo went over there. He said, yeah, I'm about to make up for some of this inactivity real quick. A couple of these paydays. Yeah, Fury is a big troll, a 6'9" troll too. There's too many unrealistic demands. I'm a logical, reasonable person. And if I see that one person is making all these bogus demands, and then in the process of all of those demands, you retire like 3 times on us. You get what I'm saying? It's like, that's unrealistic energy right there. You being like, that's fake. Then when I hear AJ immediate response was like, yo, we ain't doing this over the internet. Bravo. salute to him for saying that. Look, hit my management team up and we can make it happen. And then the management team that he tagged responded and said they accepted shit. And then it stalled right there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't hear no more. And then he'll still come out with another interview talking about somebody ducking him. Or he'll say something else about Usyk or something weird like that. Like, dude is a weirdo. I just wish he'd take his ball, his belt, and his bald head ass and go home, bro. You don't care. I don't care if I ever see Tyson Fury fight again. I'm sorry, y'all. I just don't care. I don't care. I don't care for his style. None of that. I respect the fight game, but he ain't good for boxing like that. To me, our champion represented the sport in a much different manner, yo. Never got out in trouble outside the ring. I ain't saying I don't knock you for being human either. Like, what you go through is what you go through. But I'm just saying that's a real champion right there. That's why the people rock with him like that. Win, lose, or draw. They thought them losses was gonna finish him. Nah, he got beat by a white boy. Can't saying corny shit like that. They love that dude. And if we being honest, when they think about Tyson Fury career, we all know unanimously what name they're gonna bring up. That major career, dude. Without a Wilder, your career will be what? Just think about it. Think about the best person he would have fought. You take Wilder off Fury resume right now. He ain't did shit, right? And it look a little sus, right? Who he beat that he wasn't supposed to beat for real. Old Klitschko, he was supposed to beat him. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you take Wilder off that dude resume, it was very like regular. And he was cheating through some of them. Cheating ass dude. That's why I don't care for him. don't care for him, bro. Doing lines. No, for shit. Hey, yo, y'all crazy. The shit that be going through y'all head, yo, as the family type. When you get T typing, that's how you know it's crazy. St. Louis going nuts right there. You got high on the offer sheet.
St. Louis. Let me, y'all ain't gonna like this shit. I'm gonna say though, right? But look though.
Facts, fake.
Conor Benn ain't failed. He ain't failed his drug test. He failed another drug test.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And remember,
I ain't making an excuse for him, but I'm just like.
It is a difference. It is.
No, his drug test.
Yeah, I was saying that, and I said I think that's where the lines get blurred because it's like he might have known far as where he at, what's accepted and what's not, right? But then when it come to them, because he probably figured, all right, the testing gonna be hit. You get what I'm saying? And just maybe he didn't understand it's gonna go somewhere else, and maybe they test for certain other shit. You get what I'm saying?
I think he knew he was going somewhere else. I really don't think bruh knew that his shit was illegal because he's been over there for so long.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the part where I'm kind of giving him a break at. I truly don't think it was an attempt to really try to have an unfair advantage based on where he at. Get what I'm saying?
He was doing what he had always been doing.
Yeah.
He just was illegal in a different place.
Yeah, that's that, and that's what make it crazy, and that's why they all they need to be on the same accord because that's the only way you're gonna get some transparency in boxing. Y'all all need to have the same list with the same stuff banned across the board. It don't need to be no surprises, and not to say this cool at all to no degree, but that's what it be seeming like be happening. It's like y'all cool over here y'all not. And then you notice when it be a split, one of the samples be good and then one of them be something else. So I think that's the where it get a little confusing at for people because I think I don't know if they don't have the same list as far as the stuff they prohibit that you can't take. Like I guess that's probably where he went wrong, not knowing that. So it could have been a simple mistake, but I don't know, man. I don't want to just say he was a dude that was trying to have an unfair advantage against this dude.
I really don't feel like he was. I really don't feel like
it's just strange. It's like we gonna be on his ass because it is what it is. But I don't think he was sitting around like, you know what, I'm about to juice.
That shit that John Pascal was taking and shit was somebody trying to gain an advantage. That shit that Big Baby Miller was taking was somebody trying to gain an advantage. They got caught with more.
Was good, Brody. Shade girl, salute. Salute, Shade girl. She said crackheads do crackhead things since the second fight, you know it. My bad, y'all. Be speedy. Bashing for pulling out Manny. See what happened to guys. Yeah. The biggest fight besides Wilder is this coke dealer. You stupid. Bro, Josh, salute, bro. Eddie is bad for boxing. I did ask the question. I wanted to know what people think. I just said, and what made me think of that question is because I see the fact that you had two different sources.
Yeah.
One of them was Frank Warren blaming him for the AJ Fury situation, and then it was another source blaming him. And then for him to be pushing that fight is a bad look. That's why I was asking the question. I don't think he bad just from no moves, but if he was to stay on this path, he definitely would be doing more harm than good for the sport. But he is getting people paid, ain't he? Getting people paid. Mike Kirkland, what's good with it, my bro? Appreciate you for pulling up. How you feeling? Greg Hacken on Benn getting caught juicing. He kept it real. I think I heard it. I want to say I did hear it. I want to say the fact that you don't recognize him as a banned substance is alarming. And see, that's where I'm saying. And I think all of them need to.
Johnny Q, read what he just said again, Johnny Q.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Q, read what he just said again. We saying he got caught juicing, he got caught cheating, he got caught. Being like, I got caught doing what, motherfucker? I got smoking weed in California.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Like
that's
I'm
what he is, man. I got caught smoking weed in California. That's legal. It's legal in California.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
Like I really understand that point 100%. And I just want people to get it. And when you tell somebody that don't mean you're defending it. You just explaining what the situation really is. That's what it is. Like it just is, yo. It is. That shit weird over there, man. It's weird. And that's why they all need to have the same substances on their list, like unanimously. It don't need to be no surprise, because I'm pretty sure it was like a surprise to him in a sense. Like, is something wrong?
Now, Bun, quickly. Sudden T got about 2-3 phones and 2 whips in his own house too.
He's the juice. Johnny Q said
and all that shit in there, all that shit in there with that Galaxy phone. Now go pay your iPhone. Now go pay your iPhone note.
It could have been. His dad could have known, but again, let me just say, like, I think, like, again, what he felt like he was doing is not wrong where he at. I just think when that test hit the other hands, if that's hot, they like, stop
what's calling TWT the Water Tribe, nigga, since you here. Stop calling us the Water Tribe.
Case of boy, what's good with it, my bro? What's good with it, damn it, man? King Doc, what's good with it, Brody? He got that league jumping. First of all, I kind of been calling dudes out to get caught with Pete because he's silly. EJ and Crawford do a bad one on him, man. So why you take the non-essential task? Ashley's corner, salute, Queen. Appreciate you for pulling up. How you feeling? Queen Nigel probably knew back in the day that was juice heads. Yo, I'm telling you, Chris Eubank Sr. was like, man, he said he had a premonition that the fight wasn't going to happen. The Pops, Eubank Sr. He a strange individual anyway. Just saying, you are totally right. People were getting paid off here. Yeah. Flossie was good with it, bro. What's good with you, man?
Nothing, Ashley. He a goofy. Nothing. You know what I mean? He a goofy. Know what they mean, Ashley?
The Water Tribe.
My bad. You came in at the right time.
Yeah, we get a postponement for the Shields Marshall, and this gets postponed. So
yeah, right. Damn, let's do it.
Everything in the UK, man, keeps getting scratched, bro. I don't know.
Hey, it better be. They better do something, man. They better do something. Man. It just don't be just don't be no excuse for why these fights don't be happening. That should be frustrating when we all think about it, because they ain't even the only fight that we can get. You got people at 35 that need to fight. You got people in every weight class that really need to fight. Finally, Shocky Foster getting an opportunity. Like, damn, remember we were just talking about that. I'm like, he like the dark horse. I hope he whoop Ray Vargas' ass, bro. Like, for real. Nothing against Ray Vargas, but I think he gonna chip him. I think because you remember Max Sayo had a round where he knocked his ass down. He was looking a little shaky for a second. So, but I'm glad he pulled it off. But I really think Shot could do some damage at 130, yo. If they don't slow him down, the politics don't get in the way, I think he'll be all right. Yeah, man. Shields versus Marshall. Yeah, man.
Get him. I think he go get him, man.
Mm-hmm. I think her punches, the way Shields throw her punches, that's why I be confident in her. She know how to fight. She know what to do, when to do it.
Do y'all see her body? Do y'all see how she look now?
Clarissa, right?
Yeah, like watching her years ago, like she like, you know what I mean? She
a real professional.
She got arm cuts and shit.
Facts.
And I've been watching for a long time, so you know
I know what you're talking about, the shoulders, everything. Like she put together well. Yeah, she put together.
What she look like now? She built like an MMA fighter. She built like an MMA fighter now. But
telling you.
It's a difference. You know what I mean? It's a difference. But she built like an MMA fighter now. Like
facts. The postponements is weak, bro.
Right.
You see, she talking all that shit. Like I can go to 47. I'll fight you, little bitches. Because she feel, you know what I'm saying? She on the MMA workout now.
And they were supposed to give her a call and talk to her before stripping her like that. I read that too. That's in their rules. They only went off one technicality and not the other one. What about giving her the phone call and asking her if she had plans? Y'all made that decision for her. That's what made that bogus. I ain't even mad if y'all stuck to y'all rules, but y'all left one of them out along the way. Yeah. They just said that, and they said they not reversing it. They said they doubled down. They said they not reversing it. That's why she was like, I ain't vacate nothing. What the hell y'all talking about? Like, what? She found out how we found out, bro, on the internet. I read that whole article. They said she found out the same way we did, yo. That's why I read that according to their rules, they supposed to call the champion and discuss whatever their future plans is before they make the decision for him. So whereas she could have said, look, after I handle this business, I go down there and go defend the strap or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Which is what she said. She said after she fight Marshall, she'd definitely go give any champion at 54 hell. But they done took the belt. And I think you gotta think the timing of it. They did it around when it's her fight to see it maybe a distraction.
They didn't want her to have all the belts.
Yeah.
They didn't want
You know it, man. So that shit crazy.
You would think, bro. You would think with that girl's story, with that woman's story, bro, and what she done in her sport already, bro. You would think she would be probably the fucking poster child for America, for real though. Like her real story, like the real, not the Olympics and shit. The shit before that. You know what I mean?
Facts, Ash.
On top of the Olympics, and then what she did in boxing, bro. She supposed to be, bro. She everything Floyd Mayweather wish she was, for real, like.
She really comes,
bro. They really stripped that woman, bro.
Yeah. And then look, my boy, not even as that, they doubled down. It was like it's not being reversed. Like I've read this word for word. We not reversing it. Like, it's like you just gotta see it. It's like, all right, we get y'all did it, then y'all double down in the same shit. Like, ain't nothing she could do this final. Like, what? Like, all right, bet. It's something she could do. Beat Savannah ass and go to 54 and give hell. Everybody.
I wouldn't even try to go get that shit back.
Gary Antoine. Yo, I'm telling you, man, Montana Love need to fight somebody, bro. I'm tired of these no names, but I think, Conor, I'm gonna give him his just due because he mentioned it before I mentioned it out loud, and probably before I thought about it too, about him and Hitchens. They look like they could be on a collision course, man. Because the way Hitchens talking, like I got a fight lined up, which he do, and then he said after that, if the opponent that handle his business is an even bigger fight. So I'm like,
I was thinking he was talking about Montana Love.
Yeah. That's what I'm with you. That's what I'm thinking. Montana for the second fight. So they both noticed how they got both little, I guess stay busy type fights with each other, probably being on the back end. I want to see him fight somebody. He's skilled, man. It's just gonna be a discipline thing with him, and that work that I seen him putting in recently, I guarantee I'll be shocked if he ain't on weight for this fight coming up. The work he putting in.
I want to tell you my thoughts on Montana. I think he progressing in life and he regressing at the sport of boxing.
Fact, shade girl. What you say, T?
I think he progressing in life, but he regressing at the sport of boxing. His discipline regressing at the sport of boxing. I think like he getting money now, so he ain't taking it as serious as he used to. It's more so about him selling himself.
Yeah,
being him.
He markets himself good, man, with that little dog.
See what I'm saying to you? I think it's more so about that now. Being
good. He better not lose focus though. Don't let the celebrity portion of it blind you from the work that you definitely need to put in. Right. That's why I said I like to see when they release training videos. I don't need to see the stuff you don't want to show us, But that work that he put in, I'm like, that's dog work right there. I expect to see him in great shape for this next fight. If he don't, I'm gonna be surprised, though. I'm gonna say that shit just for the cameras, but I expect Montana Love to be in top shape. It would be the best fight for Antoine Russell. Shit, anybody that's a top, like, you know, so T.O. could get it right now, man.
Right.
T.O. Shit, who else, man? Matias, shit, why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Matthias.
Matias and Gary Antoine, why not?
Right. Yeah, 140's on fire, man. I covered the Australian fighters, man. Liam Paro and
If Antoine get a belt, him and Devin Haney probably go fight.
Yeah, I had talked about that too, Lacestyle. I think Jamel Charlo will beat Fundora up. He think Jamel is standing. Jamel got the IQ, skill level, experience, the smarts simply to just beat him. I think being that his power been on display as of recently since he been with Derrick James, people forget how good Jamel Charlo could really fucking box, yo. I'm telling you. I used to watch this dude very close before he found his knockout power like that. I'm telling you, he used to box motherfuckers smart, good timing, just he's a smart dude, man.
Go back and watch Demetrius Hopkins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The early fight you talking about.
Laced out. See, every time somebody bring up Adrian Broner,
I've been a hater.
I gotta say the same thing. Laced out. Stop comparing people to Adrian Broner. I'm gonna tell you why you gotta stop comparing failures and shit like that. And you know,
me too, Ash.
Adrian Broner, because Adrian Broner is a 4-division champ. These guys are not champions. These guys are not close to being Adrian Broner. Montana Love ain't a heartbeat away from being Adrian Broner because he's not that good. He ain't as good as Adrian Broner. He's not a heartbeat away from being Adrian Broner because he's not that accomplished or he's not good. Yeah,
I'm with you. I think people be slighting Broner when they say that.
A lot of people don't think before they.
Yeah, you know what really makes Broner special? Look how much he accomplished. It was so much more that he could have done, but look how much he still accomplished way more. With him being underachieving, he still accomplished way more. I don't even have a percentage, did more than half of the boxers in the world, bro. More than half. I know that for sure. I don't know the exact number, but that dude is very accomplished, yo. It's like that's what's the biggest frustration with Adrian Broner. He has so much more he could have done. It was a discipline, you know what I mean, type of situation. Montana Love. He ain't get there yet. Like T said, he ain't there yet. Broner, what? How old is Love? Broner was already a champion.
You know what? I'm used.
Montana Love like what? 27.
Tank 28 years old. By the time AB was Tank age. Y'all get where I'm going with this, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
By the time AB was 28, he had 4 divisions.
Uh-huh.
These people are not Adrian Broner. These people will never be Adrian Broner.
Not even close, bro. Because they got a lot. And I get it. I think I get the point that where y'all be trying to go with it. But when you say that, you just kind of gotta elaborate. You can't just stop like say the next AB. You gotta say like from maybe a discipline standpoint, you could see it like having discipline issues, but just the empty statement like he gonna be like the next day. Hell no. He got a lot more he need to accomplish before he could be said that. And I'm telling you, that let you know something about Broner, bro.
Yeah.
At 140, Montana Love at 140. At 140,
man,
he ain't fucking with a picture of Adrian Broner. Ain't fucking with him. Ain't fucking with him. Not even close. Prime Adrian. Is this prime Montana Love? Prime Adrian Broner? Prime Montana
Antoine? Facts.
Not even close.
Close. It ain't. AB would have whooped his ass. Hey, did you notice he took a shot at AB?
Who?
Montana Love.
What you say?
Oh, you ain't see it. Yeah. And that's why I be calling people corny. That's why, because it's supposedly, I don't know if AB was made an offer to fight Montana Love, but he had the purses up there, and he was like, I think he released the text messages, Broner. He like, I've been making this kind of money, like basically like, don't try to play me. Montana Love took it as if he taking shots at him. He's not. He's simply saying I've been making this money. You think offering me this is gonna make me jump? That's basically how I interpret what Broner is saying. Yeah. It had nothing to do with Montana Love. It's like, if you want my attention, offer me more money than what I've been getting. That's not gonna make me jump to fight somebody. Anybody going at Broner right now, unless he going at them, I think is a little weak. You know what I'm saying? I think it's weak. Like, yeah, y'all know what it is. Fight somebody active, bro. Because that last dude had you looking shaky. He had you hurt. He hurt you. Hey, you looking shaky out there, bro. Matisse and Antoine, yeah, man. Ruben almost had Fedor. Facts. He fought the wrong fight. Camille came punch Fedor head too. he never make me mad with his comments. He always on some shit. Everything he did. Is Freddie Roach shaky? Speaking on his focus, like, dude, yeah, I get it. I figured it was that though. Like, dude got his dog in the ring. I could never take it every time. Like, confident. Yeah. I get what you're saying, but I think Montana Love is very aware of trying to market itself. That's all. I ain't mad at that, but when it affects your performance, then I got a problem with it.
Adrian Bona put it on social media. Adrian Bona posted that on social media. Them prices 2.5 for Conor and $2 million for Montana. He posted it.
Yeah. He posted it. Yeah, he came at he took it like Broner almost was coming at him like, yo, so after this, something we could do something he said something kind of slick. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I don't know why you took it that way. It wasn't really directed towards you. Yeah. That's why I'm telling you, people, I ain't trying to say I'm the sharpest knife in the drawer, but people level of comprehend, people can read, but they can't comprehend, bro. I hear an argument every single day based off somebody's lack of comprehension. I promise you, I never seen nothing like it before. It's like, damn, do you know? People be damn near agreeing with each other and they start arguing. I'm like, y'all not listening to each other, you know? Right. Yeah, he said sneak this and ain't gonna get you on, it's gonna get you hurt. But he said something else that was more directed to AB. Something like, let's get it. Let me go to his IG. He had it up. I know it's still up there. I'm pretty sure he ain't posting. JoJo versus Lemos should have been made instead of Zepeda, to be honest. Lemos deserves it, in my opinion. I wouldn't be against that fight. I would keep hearing his name getting thrown around too. Can Shakur beat Tank based on Shakur last fight with Conceição? And a lot of people believe Tank will walk through Shakur. I'll tell you this, man. He can't. Could he beat Tank? Any of these dudes, could they beat each other? Absolutely. On a night, either of them could beat each other. But could he beat Tank fighting how he fought Conceição? I don't think he would try that. But he definitely have a different game plan. But that's a fight right there that I can't wait. I hope happen at some point because I just want to see everybody fight everybody. I was saying it before, when it's all said and done, all these dudes probably going to retire with losses and probably multiple losses. You know what I'm saying? I know people don't think that far ahead, but just think about the percentage of people that actually retire and be undefeated, especially when they challenging themselves accordingly. Like, it just get tougher. And ain't saying it can't happen, but them two dudes equally, I always say this, they're going to be hard to beat, yo. I'm just going to say that because Tank can box better than what people think, and we know about the power. Shakur, this whole notion that y'all keep thinking that Conceição performance is going to be how he fight anybody else. The only person he was going to fight the way he fought like that is him. You know what I'm saying? Not going to fight no fucking Tank Davis trying to press him out. He trying to take no nap. Like, it's a fucking nap waiting to happen. Teach, salute, teach. But yeah, that's a real 50-50 fight. And to be honest, Shakur, if it's anybody that I would feel the most confident that can come the closest to being damn near perfect, it would be Shakur from a defensive standpoint. But again, like even with him, let's say he get hit 5.1 times a round, right? We all know when it's Tank, those 5 shots could be detrimental. Like but I think when we talk about that, only Tank, he's the only one that fit that description. Get what I'm saying? I don't think nobody else around his N35 that Shakur would have to worry about like he would Tank Davis. Anybody else, I think, I'm going to be honest with you, him and Devin Haney would be a hell of a fight. But outside of Shakur, outside of Haney and Tank, I don't think nobody at 35 going to beat Shakur. And them going to be the real fights. Because I'm telling you, Tank 5 shots, that's all he need. He need less, realistically. So that's how real I am. His 5 shot, if he stayed right on par with his defense, 5.1 at times, and that's how Tank hitting him. That's a big difference than what anybody else is hitting him. You get what I'm saying? So he'll have to be even better than what he's been. And do I think he could do it? Yeah, but it ain't gonna be easy. I'm telling you, because Tank is way more accurate and precise, and he don't waste punches. So he ain't gonna be throwing caution to the wind, acting like no amateur. He's gonna be well composed. And tell me a time where y'all seen where Tank wasn't composed in the ring, in a boxing ring. That's something that people don't bring up a lot either. He's not hard. He's mentally tough. I don't hear that at all about Tank. Tank is mentally tough. You do not ever see him rattle in the ring, ever. He always on point. He stay focused. He ain't never worried in there. That's a skill in and of itself. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. To stay calm and be able to trust in whatever your game plan is and execute it. Y'all give me a second. Somebody at my door. My bad, y'all. I think EV2 was saying Hearn offered. Yeah. Oh, my bad. I'm so far behind. My bad, y'all. Facts about Broner. My bad. Y'all know I'll be behind trying to teach what's good, teach Montana. He cute. That shit's annoying. Yeah, Ash. Anybody that. Yeah, I ain't into that either. That superficial shit coming from a dude always in the camera looking at himself. I ain't into that either. I feel you.
I'm waiting for an opponent to bring a pit bull, man, to the win, bro.
Yeah, right.
Oh, he got his little dog. Let me bring my pit, man. Fuck,
my bro. And I want to be clear. Like, I'm from Jersey and I rock with Shakur, but I in no way, shape, or form am I just like some unrealistic person when it come to him at all. Hell no. Like, if somebody say Tank can sleep him, I'm not gonna argue and be like, you out there. Nah, because like I said, 5 times getting hit 5 times in a round from Tank could be the difference between a Nat. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's different. Everybody else don't fit that bill. Like, if anybody else in this division is only able to hit him on average of a 5.1 times a round, I'm saying hands down they can't win. Tank is the only one that can, you know what I mean, be the one that can hit him 5 times around and pretty much catch him and put him out. He's the only one with that capability. I think it's not one other soul, not one, in my opinion, at 35 outside of Tank that could do that. So I'm not mad at it. And again, that's a real 50-50. You're gonna see boxing come from both sides. Like, and I'm telling you, the reason why I know Shakur do well with Tank because he understands how good Tank is. You get what I'm saying? And I think that's the difference between him and most other fighters. Other fighters, think about it. Think about what Rolly speak about Tank. He don't give Tank no credit. Devin Haney don't give Tank no credit. Like, you get what I'm saying? People don't be wanting to give him no credit now. Get to Shakur Stevenson and ask him what he think about Tank as a fighter and watch the respect he give him. You see the difference? Because I'm a firm believer, and I could be wrong, just my opinion. When you slight a fighter, you say a fighter is not good, I think you go into the gym preparing exactly what you think of that fighter. You don't think he that good, so you might not go as hard as you would go. And just my thoughts. When you're able to recognize greatness in another fighter outside of yourself, you're able to prepare for that greatness. You get what I'm saying? So I think the fact that Shakur Stevenson recognized greatness in other fighters only makes him better as a man and fighter. You get what I'm saying? Moving forward with his career. Like, I think that's something that's going to always be special about him. Understanding that you ain't the only one that could fight, bro. Like, and he know that, but he do think he the man, of course. And they all think they the man, but he understands he ain't the only one that could fight. He's the weakest link at 40 besides Ryan. He got a question mark by him, Roja. He respectfully, Montana I gotta see just exactly, because he's stuck between, is he trying to market himself too much and be seen? And is it because of his performances, the lack because of it, or what? You get what I'm saying? So the jury is still out on him because he ain't lost yet. So I ain't going to condemn him, but we're going to see. I think it's a focus thing. So we got to see where he at. Yeah, he's a good boxer, Teach. You know what I'm saying? And he's very skilled, but it's his focus, man. It's his focus and his discipline that you worry about. Yeah, now he is. He getting better, smarter. And he at the point where he's getting older, but better at the same, like you said, like he ain't getting old, but he's getting older at the same time, still young. You know what I'm saying? Tank part of the blood bending tribe. He part of the chin breaking tribe. Tank special, man. I always say that Shakur IQ's high enough to not fight that style. Facts, St. Louis. I always said that. I could see him doing well, getting a little too happy about it. He start pressing late and fight, get caught, then boom, you know it. And I think that's realistic, bro. I think that's realistic. All right, Garcia, and I feel like next it should happen. If Tank don't, to welcome Shakur to the weight class, why not, right? Why not? Or he even said he'd fight Pitbull Cruz for the people that would like to see Shakur against that style. He said it. He said he wouldn't have no problem fighting Pitbull. How you think? Who you think is harder? Shit, Matias is a naturally bigger guy. He does punch, but I'll just say we've seen Tank, like, you know, like it's not just Leo. Tank got some crazy highlight reel knockouts, man. You get what I'm saying? And I think with Tank, it you know, of course he got that God-given power, y'all. He got that God-given power, but he it's the torque, it's the leverage. You get what I'm saying? It's the precision that he throws punches with, the time. It's a lot that factor in. Tank know how to get the most out of his punches. You get what I'm saying? Even Truck Simpson said it. He get more torque on his punches than he do. He felt like Tank one of the best at, you know, turning that motherfucker over and making it count. I don't know, man. That's a good question, but I just, like I said, I think Tank is a better puncher. He ain't got to be harder, but he's a better puncher. You get what I'm saying? I don't. That's, man, because you seen. I don't know. I gotta watch more of Matias, but I still he's heavy-handed though. But Tank, you get. Let me say this. I guess you don't see Tank. You ain't seen nobody really go toe to toe with Tank and not get knocked out. You seen Matias, that draw, I guess he had on his resume. Don't he got a draw on his resume? Where dude, I think they was kind of banging out. I think if somebody do that with Tank, it's just a matter of time before they be sleep. You know what I'm saying? That's where, if that makes sense, that's kind of different. And then you seen Tank go up to 140, and that's why I say people are very tough on Tank. He went up to 140. He fought an undefeated guy that was knocking most of his opponents out at the weight class. You see what he did, how he broke Barrios down. Not a ton of people will do that, yo. People don't want to admit it, but not everybody would have did to Barrios what Tank did to him. And he did that being standing 5'5" and a half, y'all. Barrios like 5'10" and a half. Get what I'm saying? Tall as hell. Forgot Ryan at 140. Yeah, he is. But I'm thinking, I don't know what factored in his decision to be at 40, but I'm kind of thinking he feel like he could clout chase safely at 40. Maybe. We're going to see what his next move is, man, because I'm tired of Ryan Garcia for real. I am. He has more power because plus his size and weight. I mean, it's natural to think that, but again, I had to go to his resume. Didn't he have a fight where he had a draw, right? And he rematched that dude and stopped him? Like, if I remember that fight right, they was fighting like in a phone booth. And what I'm saying is you haven't seen nobody been able to stay in a phone booth type of fight with Tank and make it out of the fight still. You know what I'm saying? I think you asking for a nap if you fight Tank that way, because he gonna be turning them punches, them uppercuts, the body shots. Tell him he got power in both hands. Don't forget the blicky. So that's the avatar at the door. Yeah, that was my daughter knocking at the door. Avatar needs just do help. I mean, low key, it's annoying even when women do it. So when love do it, it's a bit much for me personally. Oh, that's worrying about how he looked. Edwin did with Santos too. He got some real power up there, bro. He showed me something. For the Jersey, I'm from Elizabeth. I'm from Brunswick, bro. Laced out. I know you from Elizabeth. You know, you probably heard of Brunswick, just like I know where Elizabeth is. Yo, Justin, have you went to Hot Dog Lady in Newark? I know when I was working out that way, that my driver took me to some hot dog spot out that way. It was a spot she took me to. Their hot dogs were pretty good. Corey stays, of course, he dominates and never gives you a chance to close the gap. The only person I feel similar is Haney. Now, Haney does that. Haney has the ability, and he's very smart. He can make fights he could create clear-cut separation in his fights to the point where people are called boring because he's gonna just beat you up and keep doing the same shit, beating you up and not letting you hit him. JJ's is the best in Newark. I might have to try that one day. D-Man, my bro, what's good with it, Brody? Seen JJ's, but the Hot Dog Lady on a different level. I ain't never eat at the Hot Dog Lady though. I don't know if that was JJ's I went to. I forget the name of the spot too though. Love beat Ryan. I think so too. You know what's funny to me? All of these people, when they pick how they sitting up here talking about they don't know who will win out of Tank and Ryan Garcia, I think that's corny, yo. Because it's like, again, if we talking about skill, y'all, we talking about the eye test and what we seen. Do y'all think just because Ryan Garcia is fast and he hit hard, that's all he gonna need to beat Tank? Whatever happened to skill or any of that? So that shit don't matter. Like, that shit just bogus to me. I don't get it. I really don't. used to always give Tank credit. I think the recent back and forth, he's decided to change his approach. I don't agree with it, but I think that's what it is. Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah, they just don't disdain for each other or whatever the case may be. Tank chopping trees when he swing. That's what I'm saying. Tank, like one punch, man. Just a mini version. I'm telling you, that shit crazy, man. That shit. I always say nobody that's 120, 30 anything pounds should be punching people that hard. That shit is crazy. Versus Pitbull, good main event fight based off Pitbull's last performance too. KOs, records, down was great fight. The market, yeah, I'm with it. Fate, I'm with it, my bro. Why not? Like, let them fight. I'm with it. Tank just need to get the ball head. Get the ball head. He got braids right there too, but Pitbull smaller than Valdez, so imagine what happens there. He gonna beat him up. He gonna beat Pitbull up. Pitbull gonna be swinging and missing all night. He might land some shots, but it ain't gonna be nothing that Shakur can't deal with. I think he's just too undisciplined in terms of his approach to the fight in the ring. That balls to the wall shit won't work with Shakur. He'll pick him apart. I really do think so. And I think he'll land some shots, but I don't think it'll be nothing too crazy because he put too much into everything. He'd be damn near about to punch himself out the ring. Like, put a damn cape on. It's entertainment in the flesh. Tank more accurate. Yeah, King Doc. That's what make him dangerous. I got you, T. Still find it crazy that Tank took Barrett's punches better and hurt Barrett's more than Keith. Nah, that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying. He a special dude, yo. And that I'm glad you brought that up, Roja. That's a great point. Look at how he actually stopped him. You get what I'm saying? As opposed, he went the distance with Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman still could punch. Yeah, man, Ash, I'm sick of it. So somebody got to slip him back, T. Somebody got to sleep him. My bad, y'all. That what they with Santos versus Pitbull happens next, most likely. Hey, I'm cool with that too. I'm cool with that. This Santos dude, man, I'm telling you, he surprised me. If the Tank versus Ryan fight go through, then we'll see Ryan get slapped. Facts. It's crazy how everybody, like, they so undecided as who to pick. And it's coming from fighters that are supposed to be skilled fighters. Like, Devin Haney was saying it to him, like, what the hell? I don't expect y'all to just say Tank gonna walk right through him, but it's like, I don't know, this is a tough fight. Like, what? What are we talking about? I don't know. Like, man, what about the IQ and skill? Like, y'all keep talking about speed and power. That shit is annoying. Devin Haney, you for one know that power don't win fights because you don't have a ton of power and you win your fights. What makes you think Tank can't beat a Ryan Garcia? I'm telling you, once he shoot his load against Tank, that's the beginning of the end. That shit gonna be bad. I'm telling you. For sure, corny. Yeah, man. That shit he be doing. Word. Search her up. Just do hot dog lady word. There's another one out there. I just forgot the name. I gotta look into that, man. I know, brothers. I worked at National Auto Parts on George's Road. I worked at Advanced Auto Parts up the street. What do you say? On National. You talking about on George's Road? I worked, on 27th. So I said Advanced Auto Parts. I don't know where you was at. Yeah, same movie, my dog. If Ryan meant to bear Tank, then you'll never see me comment again. Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't think Tank will let it. I just think ultimately it's not even about the power for me. I think Tank just too smart up here for Ryan Garcia. He has a much more mature, developed fight game. You get what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia is still like a kid to me. He still fight. Tank behaves like a champion in the ring. Ryan Garcia still fight like a prospect, y'all. You get what I'm saying? He still fight like he green and rough around the edges, like wet behind the ears type deal. Where Tank experience just from fighting more quality than him, my God, it'd beat him up, yo. I think he'd hurt him. Because I think he'd be smarter against Ryan. Like, you get what I'm saying? He'd be smarter against you. He know he fast. He know he got some power. That's the thing about Tank. And I'm telling y'all, he mentally tough and got a chin for the people that don't know that. I mean, Ryan, man, Rolly says he fighting Tank in December. I'm a run down on Rolly if he keep talking that Tank stuff, man. He gonna make me mad. Keep talking about some Tank. Tank. Yo, the Wise Crush, my bro. What's good with it, bro? He appreciate you for pulling up. My bad, y'all. Can't believe that fight. He got messed the fight up. Crush was good with it, Crush. Let me speed up, y'all. My bad. Just dropping in and say, Big Blunts in Boxing, salute, my bro. Appreciate you for pulling up. How you feeling? Appreciate you for stopping on through. Yes, sir, man. Y'all subscribe. If y'all haven't already, y'all smash that like button. And if anybody ain't got their notifications on, man, y'all turn y'all notifications on for you, bro. You know, I was right on 27, I think, next to Dunkin' Donuts. I worked at the Finish Masters on Georgia Road. My bad. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, bro. Yeah, you wasn't too far from me. And you think it would be pressing the action more between who? Naturally, I see Tank doing it because he can afford to do it because Shakur is not a devastating puncher. So I think Tank can afford to take more chances in that fight. I'm not saying Shakur gonna obviously take his chances, but I think Tank could afford to take more. You know what I mean? Especially early on or late, like period. He just could afford. Because again, like I was saying, even if Shakur stay right on par where his defense at and don't let Tank hit him more than 5.1 times around, we know that Tank hitting you 5 times might be enough to put you right the fuck out. Like, whereas I don't think nobody else in that division has that ability if they're only able to hit him 5 times around. You get what I'm saying? I think Tank is just one of the special guys that can. And I see him pressing the fight more because I think he's going to have to. I think Shakur going to use his boxing for sure in that fight. And I just don't think pressing Tank, somebody that's that devastating of a puncher, is just not smart. Strategy-wise, it's not about being scared. It just wouldn't be smart. So I see Tank definitely pressing more because he's going to have to. And the fact that he got a chin with it too, and he patient. Like, notice we never see Tank rattled. Notice he's very mentally tough, yo. I'm telling you, that's something that's underrated with him too. He's very mentally tough. I'm telling you, he like a wild card because when it's all said and done, 50-50, I'm going to keep saying it, yo. I don't think he'd be in nothing worse than a 50-50 fight, whether it's at 35 or 40. I don't care who it is. I really don't. I don't care. I just don't care. That's why I just hope Tank. I just hope we start seeing what we need to see, man. It seemed like he want Ryan for real, and people talking this Rolly shit. Like, Rolly just need to go to sleep or something. Go take a nap. See Rolly put Ryo away. I wouldn't mind saying that. Remember, Laced Out, they had a little back and forth argument too, and they both coming off knockout losses. Good match. Rolly versus Ryo. They ain't gonna do that. They're gonna and you see dude threw his fighter under the bus too. I had to say that. I knew I wasn't tripping. Jose Benavidez, I did the best I could. I can't hold his hand I can't babysit him night and day. Boy, I'd have been watching that shit if I was Ryo. Like, yeah, count your days.
Right.
Count your days, bro. We is not cool after you do that to me. I ain't heard no self-accountability as a coach. You just let that man sound like, all right, hey, I told him what to do and he just didn't do it. Like, nah, you don't get to do that. Nah,
I did everything right. It was all him.
Yeah, I'm like, man, nah, bro.
Like, you didn't do nothing wrong. You know what he sounded like?
Facts,
he sounded like an ex-girlfriend when y'all break up. So you ain't do nothing wrong?
Yeah, for real, he did.
You ain't make one mistake? You ain't do nothing wrong? Well, none you could have did better? Nothing?
No, I already called out Ryo. Was gonna get exposed. Yeah, a couple people were saying that. Yeah. That offense approach don't work, Fate. It just don't work. You be on borrowed time when you fight like that. Cause it'd be a matter of time for somebody weather one of your storms and catch you. And that's exactly what dude was touching El Ryo from the rip though. He was tagging his ass. Start fighting Canes. They probably gonna put him in there with people he could beat until he find a way to beg for a Tank rematch or something stupid like that. I'm just not impressed with Pitbull the way people are. He's knocking people out, but the way he getting his business done is weak. Like, you will never beat Tank fighting like that. Like, I know we gotta know this. This is why the fight don't need to happen, because he hasn't shown me the ability to raise his game to that level since he fought Tank. We had 2 fights to see it. Now he blitzing people, but I don't know. The last one looked a bit better than the because he was about to swing himself off his feet against Eduardo. I could have swore. Yeah, he's about he need to take a nap, yo. Tank ain't fighting him, yo. Tank, they schedule a fight. I'm running down at the press conference. Fight off. Jaw Pitbull ass.
Send Ryo over there. Send Ryo with Derrick James, man.
fighting. I knew Tank had it all in his two bag. Yup. That's what I'm saying. His mental toughness is something that I just don't see too many people bring up. You know, obviously the power, and then they say he got more boxing skills, but people don't mention how mentally tough he is. And I think, you know, that could be the difference when we put him in these fights that people think he won't take, or the fights that they feel like his team won't make. I think that'd be the difference right there, is mental toughness. I ain't seen him be broke in there. I ain't never see his confidence waver. I ain't never see Tank looking like he wasn't confident that he could figure it out. That's what I'm saying. Like, he always fighting like, you know what I mean? And we'd be at home, like even with the Rolly fight. Well, I'm at here just screaming like, yo, man, punch this dude. We want him to punch him whole time. Tank, in his mind, he got it. Like, we might panic before he do. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, he need to get more busy. We saying that whole time, Tank, like, what did I tell y'all? When I hit you, it's gonna feel like a lot of punches, like you said, Ash, and it's facts. That's why I say I want people to understand, just because I rock with Shakur don't mean I'm gonna be unrealistic. That 5 times a round that he get hit, 5.1 with Tank, that could really be enough. He don't need to hit you a whole bunch of. He just don't. When we know that, we don't. So with that being said, I think he's the closest to being able to stop him. Like, you get what I'm saying? Obviously for them reasons, you know what I'm saying? Whereas I think Shakur defensively got the best chance at making it out of fight with Tank without getting stopped. I don't mean he gonna make it though, but I feel like he got the best shot. Just like I feel like if somebody gonna stop Shakur, it's Tank that got the best shot. That's what makes that 50-50. I'm telling you, that's a good ass fight whenever it do happen. I'm gonna just say whenever it do happen. I'm gonna just say it like that. Yeah, I think the problem is he try to coach a fighter like that. Yeah, that's that. Hey, that's a good point. Laced out. Nah, he might do. That might really is what the problem is. You trying to you teaching every fighter like you teach your son, and it's just you can't. The fact that Ryo, if he don't work on his defense, his career gonna be shorter than what we think too. I'm telling y'all, he gonna lose again before he ready to. Watch. He gotta fix up them lapses on defense, yo, them holes in his game. I just didn't like the way he was responding when he was getting hit. His face was real red, real fast. Like within the first 30 seconds, his face was red. I'm like, yo, he getting punched on. Ryo need Bomac in his corner so he can say Ryo, boom, boom. Yeah, man, remember that? The boom, boom, yo. Oh, my God, yo. Tank from the streets of Baltimore. Very hard to rattle him. You get what I'm saying? And I don't think people get that. It's just like you've been through. It's like a fight really ain't the worst shit he been through. So it's just like, yeah, he just mentally strong, yo. Like what people be thinking he distracted, like when he looked over there, he was talking to his mom. That's that. When it comes to Tank, if you know the fighter that you watch and understand, that's not really him being distracted how you think. That's him being fucking comfortable. That's what you want. Him not being wavered by the moment. Yeah, that's why I said we as viewers, we'd panic before he would. He cool as a motherfucking cucumber. He chilling. You get what I'm saying? He's speaking to his mom. I don't think he was lacking focus when he did that. He looked like he turned the bullet, told him to shut your bitch ass up. That's Tank just being aware. That's him being comfortable and feeling good, man. That's what you want. You don't want to see him not be himself. That's him talking to. I'm like, man, Tank is comfortable, and that's what you want to see, man. Not tensed up. You know what I mean? Like how fighters be in them early rounds. He wasn't like that.
Y'all saw that day is y'all saw Tank become a man. That's what y'all saw.
Mm-hmm.
Tank became a man in that last Rolly fight.
Mm-hmm.
For real. He went from a boy to a man that day.
All right. Yeah, he better fight. He better fight Barboza too. I'm tired of Teofimo. Beat that dude ass if you could. Like, ain't no for sure. You know what I mean? That he gonna spark you, but you gotta at least be willing to get in there, bro. You gotta get in there. Somebody didn't go to the epilogue. He gets comfortable doing that and calms his nerves. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, man, he mentally up top, that's a strong fighter, bro. I'm telling you. That's why I say it's they what make fighters like Tank, you got the Boots and the Shakurs, them type of dudes, even Haney, them that make them special. it's not just inside the ring. You got to understand they live the fighters' lifestyles, they mentality, they strong mentally, yo. Them some strong dudes mentally. You got to they take punches for a living. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why I like my name. I'm gonna always stay true to it. I'm gonna be a 50-50. That's how I deliver content, a 50-50 kind of. I try to do it that way anyway. Be fair as possible. When with Tank, I'm telling you, 5 times that could be the difference between a nap or somebody having to explain to you what round it happened in. You know what I'm saying? But anybody else, I just don't think they got that gift to be able to do that. Hey, just what you think of Floyd Cashflow? I like Cashflow. I used to remember him. I think he used to have this. Wasn't he running around with the skateboard and all that when he was young? I think that was him. I didn't think he was going to turn into that, but he looked like he taking it serious. He looked like he soaked up some knowledge being around that camp all them years, and he developed into a decent fighter, man. He looked like he got some skills. Like the thing is to just can keep improving. Like, and that's what you want to see from fight to fight. You don't want to see him like kind of level out too early. You want to see him keep improving because he got a big knockdown his last fight, and he was on the card, the Shakur card. He fought early. He got a knockdown. He didn't get the knockout, but he hurt his man for sure. And he looked sharp. He fast. He well schooled. Like he take it serious. Because I truly believe some of these dudes be doing shit just because it be popular, man. You might have the connections to be able to do it, and it'll show at some point. I think him, on the other hand, I think he taking it serious. The debate last night, I was expecting the other guy to talk about Tank's sellouts, especially at the Barclays. You know, the dudes don't be thinking they gotta do no homework, thinking they know it all already, man. You better go refresh them damn notes. If I ever do a debate, you damn sure better believe I'm gonna be as comfortable as possible going into that bitch. I don't care who you could say Shakur, I'm going to watch something right now if I got to. Care who it is. I know his father. Oh, okay, word. That's what's up, Kurt. Solid performance of Tucker and Diaz Jr. But they need to promote more. In my opinion, like Keyshawn. Yeah, Jahad Tucker and Bruce Carrington, they did their thing, bro, for sure. Bruce overcame some adversity. Yeah, he hurt his thumb in that fight and still fought well. They had to cut his glove off at the end, I believe. His hand was swelling up. But yeah, man, I think it's like Top Rank good for a starter kit. You get what I'm saying? They're going to get you started. But it's like once you start to hit a certain level, it's like I don't know. It's like they don't know what to do no more, or the interest just ain't there. Or it's like when they when the fighters hit a certain level on Top Rank, you get to see who they really give a fuck about over there. That's what it looked like. You get to see who they really who their favorites are, by who gets pushed in. Because I said this before, people might not agree. Terence Crawford is well known, but that's off of him. That's not from no promotion, yo. I really don't. I think. Because he been beating ass. He ain't been beating ass. Like, he ain't one of those dudes. Like, Crawford couldn't afford to lose once or twice and still be on no pound-for-pound list. And he could have 30-something odd wins, too. And he still would. Let him lose one fucking fight, they'd be thinking about taking him off, let alone two. You get what I'm saying? I think where he at simply all off hit him, beating people up. Other than that, there ain't been no crazy promotion. Like, I always use EJ as an example because it's easy to see how, like, he from where he from. He rock with the Cowboys. They embraced him. You get what I'm saying? That shit makes sense. Like, I don't know. I don't know where that shit came about. I don't know whose idea it was for him to line himself with the Cowboys. But that's already his team. Now, you see how smart that is? But you'll hear somebody say something dumb about that. I got that weak ass Cowboys fan. Yeah, you just keep being dumb. That's why he putting up numbers and you can't. Dumbass. Because he got the people to rock with him and you can't. His people crazy, bro. Zero power, but get knockdowns. Facts. You know it. Nah, he weak. Good boxer, though. He's from the Bronx. Oh, who you talking about? Who's from the Bronx? Top ranker starter pack. After that, you get comfy. You're supposed to lead. That's what I'm saying. You said perfect words, Ash. That's really what they are. You hit it on the head. Some of these guys acting like, yeah, man. I'm telling you. Some of these dudes, they just there because it's you got some skill, you got some connection, you able to have somebody take you serious, but those people gonna fizzle out. Feel like Ryan one of them dudes. That's why they ain't really matching them against nobody. Like, they gonna just let him skate through. They're gonna milk him. If he gonna make the money, they're gonna move him a certain way. DJ laugh at people at Top Rank. Yeah, y'all remember that? Y'all remember that video when he was playing with Shakur Stevenson? Top Rank. You know, y'all remember that video? He was laughing. It's funny you said that. He really was laughing. It's just a little Queen. Appreciate you for pulling up. How you feeling? Yeah, he had a video where he was playing with him. What he was playing. Let me see something. Oh, here we go.
I'm calm now, dude.
You say calm now. Starter kit. Yeah, Mike, it was definitely a starter kit, bro. Hold on, here we go. I'm gonna show y'all right what you was talking about. You say you ever be laughing at the Top Rank guys? Spence crazy, shout out.
Top Rank.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Top Rank.
a dominating knockout. Congratulations,
Top
Mr.
Rank.
Melcher. Ladies and gentlemen, a dominating knockout. Congratulations, Mr. Melcher.
EJ clown, bro.
Top Rank.
I told you. I told you he was fucking with him. Top Rank. Shakur laughing right with him because you know it's funny. It's funny. I feel like he joking because he like, yo, you really with Top Rank, and just like making a little joke. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm telling you, man. Oh shit! I ain't pausing. Yeah, that shit's still rocking. My bad. That's why this shit's still going. I'm like, what the hell going on?
I had never seen that before, bro.
Nah. I watched that. And my brother retarded. Like he'll watch something like that 50 times. Bro.
Look at them angles, bro. You would think EJ was about 7 foot the way how small Shakur looked on it from that fucking angle.
Yo, but you know what, T? That's something I kind of feel like I realized seeing him in person. He is a small. He's 5'7". Shakur 5'7", yo. Who else? You know who else ain't look tall? He walked right past me. I caught it right like as he went past me. A little Co. You know what I'm talking about, Cole? Them dudes be small, bro. Them dudes be short, yo. They just be
Cole small.
Cole didn't look tall to me. He walked right past me. I caught him at the end. I'm like, oh, that's Khalil Cole.
Y'all want to know who big as hell? Not tall, but
who that?
Big as hell? Troy Aslin.
Oh nah, yeah, he different. You could tell. You could tell on TV. You could tell, dude.
Like, he big. Yeah, I saw him. Nigga, I don't think this was like his second fight, maybe. Matter of fact, it was that Shakur fight. He was just standing. Might have been his third fight, I guess. He was standing in the like in the walkway, and he was just standing over there with his bag. I'm like,
that's Spence, yo. Joking with Shakur about Top Rank. What who thing was it on? Somebody stoppage box, and it's on that, but it's all over the internet. I know you could find it, but that was the little short version. I thought that was funny. Remember seeing that shit, I was laughing. So it was funny. Like, I like to see them dudes be human, like being funny.
Yeah.
That video, remember that video? They all was playing with each other. They all was going nuts. Tank, Broner, they was all going crazy. I wonder could I find that? What
good times, man. Good times.
Yeah, what would that be?
That was them Atlanta days and shit when everybody was in Atlanta. Everybody used to go to the A and shit.
Mm-hmm. They was going nuts. Where is that? Oh, there you go. Hold on. I'm gonna go to it because we get into that.
That was like a trio.
Ghost was good with it. Ghost. He said Code 5'9". There you go. Yeah, he just, I be thinking dudes be bigger on when you see him on TV, he just didn't look big at all.
To be real with you,
Boo Boo looked solid though. And he at least 6 feet. His chin not like that. Because dude Cole's a little dude. I always tell him he need to cut to 68. He'd be a strong 68. Yeah. Those he probably don't like cutting that weight. Probably not, huh? But he'd pack a punch. He could. He could. I like some of these top rank dudes they got. Top rank. Spence stupid, yo. Hold on, this is that video where they was playing with each other. They was going nuts.
Yeah, AB, Tank, and Earl used to be like the three amigos, and the Charlo used to be with them too because they fuck with Earl. All of them used to kick it. All five of them used to kick it all together. All of them. Because Big Charlo actually cooler with Tank and Adrian Broner. It's little Charlo, they got an attitude with everybody.
Yeah.
Big Charlo actually get along with them still. You know what
That's
I mean?
a fact. These niggas going crazy playing.
He have life. But they fucked up in there just for sure. Tank got to be the most fucked up. Earl or Tank tied for number one. One of them. Them folks is fucked up in that little reel right there. Yeah, them folks was gone.
Yo, they was having some damn fun, man. It was some assholes, bro. G5 was good with it, 5.
The funny part behind all that is when Earl came over, he was like, "I beat both y'all ass." Every time he took the mic away, he was telling Tank he'll beat his ass the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, Tank a hell of a fighter. Hell, I love Tank.
Tank was good, my bro. He a fool, yo.
I beat your ass.
That's the shit you like to see, them niggas just acting a fool. I hate to see fighters that can't fight each other going crazy on each other. Fizzle was good with it, 5. EJ and Tank was throw. Yeah, them boys, yo. Broner was sitting there. He was too sober. That's why he was sitting there like that.
Yeah.
Hey, homeboy, Teach. Appreciate you, bro. You already know. They cut him off.
He's high. He was like, I ain't had enough.
Mm-hmm. Ain't no monsters at 68. They suspended his stream.
Whose stream?
Who that?
Your stream?
Mine?
Nah, that shit live.
Oh yeah, but I say it on my thing though. It don't matter. It ain't. We was already through this anyway.
Yeah. The PBC don't be playing about that shit. Though.
Yeah, they be. It was seconds out though. But I don't get no dams. I don't care.
He said, "Radio, how the hell y'all see that already?"
What they say?
This stream suspended.
Yeah, I see it on my phone. I see, when I'm looking at it right here, it's regular, but I fix it. That shit ain't about nothing. If y'all can still hear me, y'all can hear me.
It's red. It's red though.
Yeah, it is. It ain't. Yeah, it ain't stopped yet either. It don't matter. Somebody probably hate it because I ain't never had that happen playing no sharing a video like that. Somebody probably was in here hating. Oh, y'all can hear me now? All right, bet. Long as y'all can hear me. Somebody hating niggas. Should have put it. I should have probably muted it. But it was funny. We had to hear that. That was funny, man. Somebody hit top.
It was radio right here. He said, "Yeah, you
radio.
back now."
Yeah, radio. He said, "I got you. God damn it." My son running around here mad. Yeah, man. Now they be hating.
I'm confused now.
They did that to OG a couple days ago on his stream. He was playing the CONOR, Benn, and Nigel Benn and Chris Eubank, the first fight. Like he was straight. He had it in a little ass box. He had all that shit trimmed out. I don't think he had none of that cut showing in the middle of it. They just did that to him. He was hot. He was mad as shit.
They been real strict on that.
And then once they did that, I looked at the zone. I think it was the zone. And guess what fight they reshowing? Nigel Benn and Chris Eubank won. The same shit OG was playing on his stream. I said, and it's after that. I said, you think they ain't come bother you? And then what's the chances that they replaying that fight when you trying to show it to your people? Fifth Morel doing Radio Raccoon boy, audio's bad. Yeah, man. Hit us.
The funny part is I rewatched that jump today.
Yeah, it popped back in. I don't know why I did that. I ain't even have to do nothing. I don't care. It's all good. We good. Shit. We seen it. We got our good little laugh out of it. Hate tonight's niggas. Man.
I go back on their ass, dude.
Go back on that it was Radio Raccoon. Yo, I never had that happen before.
Man, now they started getting me like that, not be looking over the fights and shit.
Yeah, weird ass.
They started getting me like that.
Hating. You don't want me to play it. That's why I was trying to talk a little bit while I was playing too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they had music or not. It don't matter though.
Yeah, I was talking about it.
Like sometimes now that I be putting that disclaimer in my shit, it's like if somebody be making them little copyright claims and then they be releasing them, they be taking them bitches back.
Yeah.
But fair use like a motherfucker. Don't be trying to do that. Yeah, you right, Johnny Q. That's why certain people be waiting for a certain mark. I forgot who videos I used to watch, and he used to always be like, is it such and such time been by yet? And then he'd say, yeah, all right, bet. And then he'd start going in after a certain amount of time passed. It's back in now. The long as y'all can hear me, we good.
I used to do that with the first hour.
Try not to go crazy. I'll be trying to do it now and be a little more cautious because I don't want a bunch of yellow, the yellow joints. I hate that. I'll be like, I'll be giving that shit for some of the dumbest shit. Curse a couple times, like, man.
I get this shit all the time. Like, I'd be surprised when it be green. I'd be like, oh.
Yeah, for real.
The weirdest ones be green. I'd be like, how is that?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That right there, I be wanting to know what triggered that. I be wanting to know, like, is it somebody? Because I know OG felt like it was somebody, and it was funny, not funny, but it was strange that the minute he did that, and they did that to him, the zone was about to. They had it scheduled like a live where they was gonna replay the same fight he was showing. I said, ain't no way. Coincidence, my ass. They said, oh, this what people like? Okay, we got rights to this. We gonna go ahead and play it. Yeah. You know what's funny, y'all? If you go back to the beginning videos, I don't know how far y'all go back with them, but if you hear some of his older videos, he was cursing. That shit funny, but he was cursing.
I even do older videos, bro. Sometimes you will pop up on Blue Ed 9 again, and he'll let one of them hoes fly. I be dying, bro. It's like I always be lucky enough to catch it. I swear I always be lucky enough to catch you. Like, man, you see what's wrong with this?
He be
man, this shit crazy.
He was talking his shit that day out there on his patio. I was loving that. He had a cigar lit, sipping his drink. He was talking his talk. I'm telling you.
I remember that.
He was going that boy. I said, I'm enjoying this show. Then another stream, I caught him. He was tipsy. He was tipsy up there talking about the why. I said, yo, Blue, this is why people rock with him, because he feel like you're related to the dude. He ain't here tipsy talking about what he gonna do with the wife. I'm like, yo, it's crazy. It's funny to see that side of him. I went back and watched some very old videos of his when he used to curse. Matter of fact, it's newer than what you think, but it's still old. It's like when Wilder, I think it was the Wilder Fury 1, the first one, I think it was the first one. Heard up, he was like, man, why I want Wilder to knock this motherfucker out. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I know he cursed, but I'm like, I just don't hear it.
I think I was there.
I'm like,
now,
man.
the other day, bro, the man was like, he was like, you see, he was like, you two messing with my stream, so and so. Man, this shit crazy. I said, then he said another one, he dropped like he said damn or some shit like that. I said, bro, dude, he just did this shit. This was last week, bro. Might have been earlier this week.
Yeah, I feel like Ghost. I feel like if it's something that's like on YouTube that people are gonna watch publicly, I don't see what's the difference. Like, what's the difference, right, y'all? From us individually, say we was watching that on our own individually, that video. What's the difference between us watching it on our own than me playing it and us watching? That's not what you get paid for. You think somebody gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna tune into this stream. We gonna pay him because he played this video about Radio Ryan. Get y'all asses on.
And it's crazy they could take your whole video for a piece of, a piece of second. For that shit. Everybody come here to see you, Otis. They can't.
We made it through though. We got through this joint. Clip me for later. And I've been turned the video off. It was after the fact. Sports made video using booze. Oh yeah, he did. And you know what I realized, that people that do that, they limit it in terms of their conversation. Anybody that when you get up and you can't just do content without bringing up another channel, whether it's direct or indirect, you lack any depth or really like any conversation about yourself. That should be corny. But yeah, man. Yeah. Or just the fights are owned by them. Yeah, you can't be making revenue on content, which yeah, that I know that. But who see, that's the thing. Who's gonna make you can't? I'm not gonna make money directly from that video. In no way, shape, or form is that video gonna be the reason I make money. I just think they be hating and they be mad selective. Because I'm gonna say this too. That video that I posted, I got 3.8 million views that they gave me an issue for. I found that on at least 4 other videos or channels posted exactly the same way I posted it. One of them had like 250,000 views. Well, nothing wrong with their channel. I'm like, I don't get it. So they be picking and choosing with that. That's why I don't post them no more. No more. I'm like, hell no. I don't even care about no views. Hell with them. They do. I know. I noticed it for a fact. I watched you would think it's just the smaller channels. Nah, it's not. It's not. Well, a couple of the big ones just got their joints took down all the way. Like, you know what I mean? That's why I took a page out of T-Book. Why people think I don't be doing the shorter videos as much with the little clips and trying to paint an image. Nah, they ain't gonna keep giving me no issues. Hell no. I'm creative enough not to even have to use that. But I mainly was using it because I pay for my editing app that I got. It's called We Video. That shit pretty good though. I like what it's able to do. That should do a lot. I still got to learn how to use some of the stuff in it. But you get what I'm saying, Ghost? Like they just be hating because it's realistically like it's no way I'm gonna get paid for that. If you get what I'm saying, like it's no way, shape, form. And I feel like once it's on a public platform, it's like resharing it. You get what I'm saying? It's like, what the hell? I ain't trying to what's the name? Like really pull a fast one, especially a short ass video where the boxer's laughing and shit. Not gonna automatically to tell. Yeah, it do. I know that. But I never got no strike or nothing like that though. It'd be like a copyright claim where they trying to make money, and I
definitely used to buy pay-per-views and show them hoes on YouTube.
And I edit whatever clip they trying to say is theirs. I edit it right out. That's why I stopped doing the shorter videos and started doing more lives because I don't want that issue again. You're not gonna try to tell me I got reused nothing. It's me up here. I ain't even reposting, but only thing is with the shorts, you just gotta like if I'd have came like in the front of it, say, yo, look at why am I punching the such and such in the face and that's it, I would have been good. I just ain't do that. But I won't be posting them shits again.
I think somebody snitched on me too when they got me though showing that Jamel fight.
I'm telling you, because it was too random. That and you gotta think, what's the difference between me doing that and me playing a fight hype while they talking? What's the difference? That's why if people wonder why at first I didn't even used to share the screen. I'll just pull it up from my phone and play it so we can hear it. But I start like being that you can share the screen, I'm like we might as well just watch it. What's the difference? But being that they be being, selective, I don't even need to do it. I just play it how I usually do it. What is this? AB. Oh, T you live on the other side?
Nah.
Oh.
I was gonna do a live stream, right? And I had went live, and then I was going to the other channel, to pull the screen up, and I saw you alive, and I ended that jump.
Oh shit, damn. Yeah, you're right, Ghost. But again, for me, I don't never want to be one of those dudes just blaming YouTube this and that. I be one to understand it.
The jump's still up there,
so you could just avoid it. You know what I mean? I like to avoid it. Like I learned the mistake I made the last time. I don't think that was them. They still being selective, but it still was me. But they still being selective. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't be some people know the ins and outs of this shit like that. I don't. Like somebody, I was listening to the rapper man, the YouTube dude turned rapper DDG. He was like, man, I'm the king of YouTube. I know how to get rid of them yellows. I remember listening to him say that. I'm like, huh? Because I seen it was one of the bigger channels. I'm talking about the big channel. I think he has a gaming channel, and he used some type of clip from a game, and they copyrighted him. But he went and showed them. He emailed them or did whatever and showed them like somebody else used the same clip. So what they did was they took the yellow joint off the copyright and let him rock. This dude, instead of leaving it alone right there, bro, he made it about race. He emailed them again and like pressing the issue. So you know what they did? Instead of to remove the copyright from him, they just took both videos, his and somebody else's that he was using as an example. I'm like, imagine that, yo. Imagine somebody do you like that. He ain't got nothing to do with you. They just put you in it. Like, yo, such and Southern T was over there. He played a clip earlier. Look. Imagine somebody do that to you, yo. Like, damn. But that I always say this to people, yo. That I never thought, yo, the shit that we trying to learn ain't got nothing to do with boxing. It's YouTube. It's not boxing. Smoking radio.
I got you, Ghost.
Word. Man, whatever, Floyd. Yeah, I'm not interested in seeing him fighting no more. See, we need to stream Morel versus Adios. It's official now. The fight 3 months ago now. I want to know who the hell David Benavidez as far as the level of Adios so far. Shit, man. He still got work to do. He still got work to do. For real. 16-0 rank. I like Morel. I just facts, Mike. And that you know what? I wonder, Mike and T, I wonder, will they ever change like the people just anonymously coming in and you don't know who it is? Because it's gonna mess people up when the names start popping up. How I do on Instagram when it show you who in there, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be some people that ain't gonna be it's gonna work both ways though. It's gonna be people that's not gonna come, and it's gonna be more people, certain people that do come because you can see if they there or not. I could see that going both ways. But watch, it's got to be a matter of time before they do that. Got to.
I need them to do it and not announce it.
Yeah, for real. Don't let nobody prepare. Just put it out. Yeah, and you know what? It's like you really don't be causing no problems. Like I say, I'm one of the most easiest going creators. I know I am because I watch a lot of people. I see how people be. I be chilling. I be over here logically talking to the people that disagree and shit. I mean, I had like 3 people here one day disagree with me at the same time, yo. Tell me why one got blocked, 2 subscribed. That's good odds. We had 3 people disagreeing, 1 of them got blocked, 2 of them stayed. Shitting me. Yeah, man, I had to. That was a good laugh. I like to see them dudes playing around like that. Just after this fight was Benavidez fan tries me. I ain't no debate. Morel resume better than Davis. Yo, if they don't know that they're moving, Morel is kind of what you consider like the fast track, then they not being real. And I think that's because he just at a certain level already fresh out the gate. You know what I mean? Got that amateur pedigree, man. He ahead of the curve. That's what I call it. Do that shit. The trolls are heavy facts, yo. Facts. Now, I think T, you was in here today. Remember, dude was still in the profiles and jumping on the panel. Had his foot in the thing, and then he put the titties and dick in there. I was like, yo, how do you even have that in your phone, weirdo? I question a man that's running around with those type of images in his phone just on command like that.
Trio lost his channel, letting people up there. That's what I don't let you see for the same reason they target you and you easy going is the same reason I don't let people come on my panel. You don't got the TWT on your name. I'm not letting you
about to be playing with me. Yeah, he ain't about to be playing. I let somebody up here recently that was somebody in the chat. But he was cool as hell. But you can't trust most people like that. You can't even play
when it's a real person. You know,
yeah.
Person that identify themselves. Well, you know, if you would sit here for hours with me and shit talk, I'll let you up here because I know you ain't a weird ass nigga. You been on here.
You know what? When they do stuff like what dude did to me, still in the profile pictures, jumping up there wilding, it shouldn't fall on me. It should be like whatever account he did that from should be like, it shouldn't even be able to work no more. Like you shouldn't even be able to get up on sign in to YouTube no more with it at all and comment on nothing. They need to crack down on that.
My bad, bro.
Nah, you good. They need to crack down on that shit for real. They be mad as hell. You be over just trying to enjoy your little boxing streams. But my information, I could go on something like I could easily start on them 3-4 hour joints like I was doing. That's why with me, I put like 4 different talk. Read my description. My shits be long. Read my description in my videos. I'll be having mad shit in there. It's the only dude that lets you
sometimes
the argument dude, the whole chat a headache. Oh yeah, that was I ain't seen him in a while, dude. And D Free was like, "Who was the guy?" He kept going. I ain't never been that mad with nobody. Ghost. He had me mad for real because he kept yelling. And I be trying to tell people, just go off my energy. If you don't see me doing that, why you feel comfortable doing it? Like, yo.
Yeah.
And I try to be laid back because people, that's how people see me up here. So I embrace it. That's the, nobody want to come and listen to nobody be grumpy. You know what I'm saying? I be chilling. I won't even do content if my energy ain't right. My energy was funny last night. That's why I was listening to the debate and not typing. I was making sure I voted, though. I ain't voting against some TWT. You can say what you want. You could be mad. You could complain. I'm not voting for you, bro. You got Brody up there. 3-0. I ain't even watch it. 3-0. But I was tuned in, though. I had my phone right there.
He said 3-0.
Yo, for real. I ain't got to listen to him. 3-0. But nah, I was listening, though. But I knew you was good because I know how you coming. Every now and then, like how people don't listen, I'll be listening. I know when somebody be cooking. I know, like when we talk about the same shit, you don't think I listen to the different shit you say? I be catching it. Cause then now when I go do it, I could bring up how you just said this. You point out something that I ain't point out. That's how you do it. You heard it somewhere, you say where you heard it, and then you just keep doing it instead of stealing talking points and acting like you don't know where you heard it from. Say something 5 seconds after that. He said, "What?" He just said. Dude was arguing what pound for pound means. Y'all retracted everything he said. People started responding. Just I vote T even T wrong. Nah, I'm telling you, I ain't voting against Brody. But they sharpen me. Like anytime somebody call me and they can make me want to do content, that's the type of person I need to be on the phone with. So they all do that. It be happening on accident. Sometimes I'll get off here and somebody will call me. It'll be somebody that won't click and watch the stream, but they want to talk to me for an hour on the phone about boxing. That should be crazy. I'll be like, yo, damn, bro. Just click the stream. You could really click up and talk. He's arguing pound for pound means like, yeah, man. A1 was tearing him up. That's the one A1 said it looked like he fart and tried to eat it. That should have me going. I'm like, A1 was tearing his ass up. Because he said pigs fly in the debate. If he said it, it's a fact for how you want to feel about it. My vote for T. I'm telling you. But it's just so fact that he already sharp too. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate you pushing 50, and I enjoy listening to the real one. Like, I appreciate that, Mike, man. I'm going to just keep on pushing. We 9 months strong, man. We're going to keep rocking out. Told you T was the first panel I jumped on. Then I think from there it was 5, and it was funny because I got stuck on 5 panel on the island when he was at work. Then he had to do something for a second. He muted. I'm like, oh, so I'm stuck up here, but I got to talk to y'all by myself. I still remember Queech. She was like, you got it. I'm sitting here like, so y'all ain't seen my first live, how uncomfortable I was. Telling y'all want to laugh, go watch it. Go watch it. All you got to do is watch good 2-3 minutes. You're going to see how much I'll be moving and shit. I'm like, because I went from a person that used to be around people to like, I don't like nobody. So I'm like, I went from that to talking to people that I don't know. But see, y'all show up like fast. So it got normal after like that first, I think it was like an hour and a half or so I did. I remember Ashley was in that my very first one. She was in there. I think people was interested in seeing who the hell I was too, because that shit got like 4.5K just for that, and I ain't even had no real thumbnail for it. Yeah, I got enough hair to be pushing 50. I mean, gray hair to be pushing 50. Mike, my shit is silver to the core. Argue with him about it later. It privately facts, right? Ghost, we was laughing about what you do earlier. Stare it up and get us going, and then slide out talking about you be back after he done got us going. I know he be leaving the chat laughing because he know it's all love. But he like, I'm gonna get him going. Then I'm gonna leave. He like, anyway, I'm gonna be back in a few minutes. Nah, he done got me going. Now everybody that say something, you think they coming at you, so you on point. You going at other people fucking with Ghost. What Ocampo fighting on? What network they fighting? They on Showtime? Ain't they?
Yeah, I go to Zone.
You said the Zone?
Nah, Zone. I said now talking to Zone.
Oh, Man, I be trying to stay off the lives when I hop on. I'm usually putting dudes in the body bag, yo, that dudes and shit. Embrace it. Nah, the man makeup like LeBron. Nah, I'm still always joke. I say, who don't like salt and pepper? Like, you don't salt and pepper your food? You know what I'm saying? Who don't like salt and pepper with their food? You did. Bro, I'll be laughing my ass when I stay listening while I do whatever I'm doing. So I'll be back in the man. I told you, Ghost, we on to you. We be laughing. But you know what, though? Sometimes it just create good dialogue, though. And it lets you know that diversity is welcome on the platforms. Like, I hope people be paying attention to that. You don't block nobody out or do nothing like that when, just because of my opinion different. Yeah, and it's crazy. Back to that, though, that suspend the stream or something like that. But whole time, dude up there saying F people that done passed away, and he cool. His shit thriving, growing. He going nuts, berserk. He going berserk. I don't even know how he do that with that level of confidence, bro. I never seen that like that. Do you know he jumped in my inbox and told me to subscribe to him?
Yeah, you told me this.
Yeah, I was like, yo, what? Your channel 5 times the size of mine. Why would you possibly? I'll be thinking already because I seen how he operate. That is a 52 fake out. I guarantee you, the first time you get on a live stream and you say, you cool with somebody, it go left. I seen him do it to everybody. I mean, when I say everybody. It start out cool. He be talking, and then it just go left, just like bipolar, like on a dime. Everything, it just turn. I'm like, yo, this dude is sick, yo. He's sick in the head. I was gonna be the week of Morale versus Benavidez. I'm catching a body that week, and I'm coming back after the body to piss on the body. Great, yeah. I'm telling you, the best laughs I get be on YouTube, y'all. I'm telling you, laughing with y'all. But yeah, man, Conor, man, he disappointed me, man. Disappointing. I wanted to see it. I wanted to see that scrap kind of bad too. I ain't gonna lie, because I really wanted to see how that was gonna shake out. That's the only thing with boxing that pissed me off. Like a fight could really just fall out of nowhere and just not happen. That shit crazy. And now we just got to deal with Ocampo and Fundora. Fundora about to mow this dude down, yo. I think he's going to stop Ocampo. You going to stop him?
Think he going to stop Ocampo?
Some reason, because I feel like dude, I don't know if dude gonna have enough to beat it. Like, he got that kind of style where he gonna keep Fundora off him. If he allow him to just get up in his chest, man, he gonna have a tough night.
Ocampo got them thumpers, dude.
Ocampo on an 11-fight win streak too.
I did my
he really is though. He really on the
against him. Let me tell you how I got the rapping, and this how it happened. Let me tell you how it happened. This is how I caught back up with Ocampo, dude. It was this year. Fight bout in January, right? I bet against Carlos Ocampo, right? He was the underdog with some more shit. I said, Ocampo ain't winning this shit. Easy. Check. Ocampo losing. Man, Ocampo went in there and he went to beating on bro ass. I said, hold on, man. Let me go look at Ocampo, bro. This nigga still only like 27 years old. 28.
Yo, 26, 27. Yo, I think he's 26. Let me go to it. I'm going to go to it. But yeah, he young as hell.
What I'm saying is, dude, this nigga might be a monster. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Might be a monster too.
He just might have ran into a bigger monster with Spence.
Now he won the monster, then he was the kid. He was the kid. He was like 21. He just happened to be a mandatory, and he had enough nuts and guts not to turn it down.
Hardy work, salute, my bro.
He had enough nuts and guts not to turn it down. He wasn't scared of Earl, and he paid for it. You know what I mean? But I think that the fact that he's been in there with possibly, right, the best pound for pound, right, 1, 2, 3 pound for pound fight in the world at such a young age, I think that created a monster. And I saw his last fight. I literally sat there and watched it because I bet
he kind of the shit he's saying line up with what you think. He feel like that Spence situation was totally different. Like that, he understood that was Errol Spence. You ain't Errol Spence, bro. You ain't. That's how he put it too. But yeah, I feel you, Ghost. But you know what? I will say this about Fundora. I don't know if you caught the live, Ghost, when I was playing a clip. Now that got me a little skeptical about doing that. If they're gonna be clipping me doing that to me when I play them clips, so I'm gonna go back to putting it to my microphone, letting the audio just play. But he had an interview where he was saying like he's willing to fight whoever, like in the tough fights he feel like is what's gonna help him grow. You know what I'm saying? And he basically saying like he want to give the fans the fights they want, and he feel like, you know what I mean, if that mean fighting the mandatories before he get a shot at somebody, then he with that. You know what I'm saying? He said when his body tell him it's time to move up, he gonna move up too. He ain't going, you know what I'm saying? I like that whole interview made me, I'm more of a Fundora fan after that interview. Word up. Okay, a couple days ago he did it. All the questions he answered the right way. The people that he said he wanted to fight, I think all that made sense to me. Yeah, I think so too though. Yeah, me too, Mike. I want to see that one.
I was really on Fundora before. I was on Fundora before a lot of motherfuckers. It's just when he ran in the loop and y'all already knew what was going on. But yeah, for Fundora motherfucker, he been a motherfucker.
I know about. I'm gonna be honest. I knew about Fundora. I might have been a fight or two, maybe before Jamonte Clark. But I know Jamonte Clark was the one for me. I felt like
I was on him then.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, cause I know I seen him fight before Jamonte Clark. I know at least once because that tall ass dude wearing the sombrero and shit. Yeah, I seen him fight at least once before Jamonte for sure. But that's the fight that I realized. I was like, man, he was getting it laid on him and they was going at it. I thought Jamonte might have pulled that off. You're not durable enough for before.
Ocampo defensively sound, bro. He defensively sound now. That ain't the same dude. And Fundora, you know, he ain't just got a jab like that. He threw a lot of punches. If you in front of Fundora, he gonna hit you. But
I feel you, Ghost.
People, Ocampo the easy favorite. I'm betting against him though. But I'm telling you,
I'll tell you what, Ghost. At least he's saying the right shit. And I think to me, it's the way he was saying it. He wasn't selling it to us. You get what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I really be feeling like I understand people on a dip, especially when it comes to communication. He was not overselling what he was saying. He was just answering them questions, no stuttering, he wasn't saying nothing super cocky. He wasn't discrediting nobody. That's refreshing to hear. Like you at least hear him say the right shit. And nothing he said was unrealistic to me. Like nothing. You get what I'm saying? Even when he phrased he said something about knocking out Charlo.
Yo, we could bet on Michael Fox versus Mean Machine. Bro, we finna win some bread this weekend.
They ain't had that before? You couldn't bet on it before?
I don't know, but I'm just hyped to see Michael Fox's name on the betting slip. Against Mean Machine, and he the underdog. Why you finna box that man ears off? He finna box that man ears off. I gotta get home. I need to see if I can get him. He probably gonna be extra busy. Damn, bet on that junk. That's live. That man fight Mean Machine. I knew he had a fight this weekend, but I forgot it was Mean Machine. That was I got Fundora by Brutal Stop It. Yeah, he probably gonna win. I'm gonna definitely go bet against him. I'm gonna take Fundora with. I'm gonna take Fundora with the dog and Michael Fox with the dog. I damn to be able to do them two by themselves. I'm gonna see what that junk. But stop. I'm gonna see what that junk is for Ocampo to go the distance at least. Ocampo to go the distance might be some money. You know what I mean? That way you ain't got to bet to stop it. The Michael got to stay on the outside. I don't think it's going to be that hard for him to stay on the outside either. I don't think it's going to be that hard for him to stay on the outside either against Mean Machine. I think this is perfect for bro. Wow. I think that's perfect. I think that's perfect for Michael Fox though. A guy like Mean Machine, right? He got a little name, right? Out Bud. Right? People believe in him, right? Mainly because he fought Bud, right? People believe in him. Right? Right, Michael Fox though. Michael Fox go out there and put the beats on Mean Machine. Bro, after beating the last dude, right? After beating the Masquerade dude getting robbed, he go out there, he put the beats on Mean Machine, bro. That's gonna look. That's a perfect setup for him.
Yeah, really? I think Fundora gonna get a stoppage too.
He said Mean Machine never been good with guys who can box and move, who got range. Gonna be easy. Exactly, Ghost. Exactly what I'm thinking, bro.
Yeah, Green Machine can crack for sure. Green Machine good with guys who can box and move. Yeah, yep. Just gotta can't be a stationary target for dudes like him. Fundora, another one of those guys. Stationary targets, he do well against. You move, he struggle.
He ain't gonna be stationary either. And Michael Fox ain't even one of them dudes that just be dancing on the outside. When you try to come in on him, he be slicing your ass up like with them punches. He don't be dancing on the outside. He be swinging and you know what I'm saying, and moving. And he quick with his hands too, Michael Fox. He quick with them hands.
Yeah, he is.
Y'all ever tried to fight a tall, skinny nigga with quick hands? Shit, terrible.
Chop was good with it, bro. Benavidez is good. Nobody want to fight him. It ain't his fault. Benavidez, hopefully that fight that they's talking about really happened. Before no head move, got terrible feet placements and so on. He gonna get hurt against Fox. Fox got outboxing for sure. No compo. He get Tiger uppercutted the whole fight, bro. I'm telling you, I don't think he got the style to move away, but I think he can make it entertaining. We're gonna see, because again, everybody ain't EJ. So and he was a kid then. He was
on Campo last fight.
It was like Lubin, you know what I'm saying? When Lubin got caught by you know what I mean, Mel. He was 21. Caught early, knocked out. It's not as bad as getting punished for 12, though, I'll tell you that.
Y'all got that lasting memory. See, I got a new memory of Ocampo now. I don't got that memory in my head no more. I'm telling y'all. See, I had that last memory at first fight, his last fight when I bet against him. I had that memory. Then I watched his fight, and now I got some new memories of Ocampo. Ain't gonna be. I ain't saying he gonna win that judge, but it ain't gonna be. Telling y'all, it ain't gonna be what y'all think. When y'all watch, y'all gonna be like, "Damn, that's what you talking about." Dude, ain't. This ain't 47 on Campo. You know what I mean? This ain't the same guy.
Nope.
Go watch that last fight. Go watch that last fight. And that last dude he beat was undefeated.
Yeah, and they robbed him. Yeah.
No, definitely was some kind of overseas champion or some shit, European champion.
Inside in front of Green Machine, but Fox Nice, my bad, y'all. I was responding to DMs that I seem to always get when I'm up here. People be tagging me. Guerrero want to fight him, and Andre ready for December. Benavidez team got a call back from Paul recently. No one's scared of that dude. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Let's get it. True, real life. Yeah, Samson be in the way, man. He do, yo. I ain't gonna lie. Especially the Charlie brothers. I don't think so. The reason why I'm sleeping on Campbell is Fundora has a beard and you could crack. Yeah, Fundora is a tough dude to deal with. Where's all these weird people following me from? Where are they coming from, bro? Dudes are some weirdos, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I I might bet some money. I might bet some big money straight up on Michael Fox to beat this nigga. I ain't gonna lie. No cap, bro. Just only bet that fight.
Mm-hmm. KD, what's good with it, bro? Benn ready for he fighting the middleweight instead of in his division, right? Spence and Crawford, though. What's good with it, bro?
At plus 340.
Benn gotta chill. Somebody gonna hurt that man. You feed. And in fact, anyone could bring Benavidez on the show, I could bring Paul Andre on the show, and we can see who's scared on the high figure today. Yo, Ghost be going off for the comments.
Michael Fox is plus 340, TB.
Nigga, one brother, leave man out of that. Yeah.
That nigga is plus 340.
Like, I know they not scared of Benavidez, they're scared of Andre. I'm rocking with Fox. Yeah, me too, Teddy. We definitely rocking with Fox.
That means you bet $100, you win $440, bro.
You ready? Yeah, Michael Fox started following me after I told him we ain't forget about that robbery, bro, because we didn't. That's how my interactions be. If I say something to one of these fighters, it be real shit. I forgot who way back some years ago. I ain't even had no page. I think it was when Kareem made.
I think that's the move, bro. No cap, bro. I think that's the move, Teddy. I might put a couple hundred on that junk, though. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
We did want you to put a bet in for him.
Man old as hell, bro. Michael Fox finna whoop this nigga ass, bro. How the fuck is he plus 340? That's a steal, bro. They gotta be making up for him beating the shit out that last dude. They gonna make it up to us by making him that big of an underdog against this nigga.
Michael Fox. Come whoop this boy ass, and we rocking with you. And we
nigga underdog.
Hold on. What date is this fight? Tomorrow? I mean Friday, Saturday? Saturday. Oh, okay, yeah. We rocking with Michael Fox, man. We pushing it, man.
I guess Mean Machine, but y'all know how old that nigga is, bro.
I call that fight live too. You say you about to put a K on Fox.
No, I might need to do some shit, bro, for real. I'm thinking Ghost. I think this might be the one, bro. This might be our retirement move right here, dog. Y'all, I'm gonna be sick if you ever
retirement move right here.
Dog.
Fox been in hella camps ready. Yeah, focusing for the day. They're calling. Get that man another opportunity. I hope he whoop Mean Machine ass. Whoop his ass. Whoop it good, bro. Yeah, I gotta get my man in VA the best for me. Oh, damn, you be going through that too? Dang. I ain't got enough for my cash app, bro.
He's already get my man VA the best. Yeah. I got a partner in VA. Coach Joe be betting all the time. But I got you, Teddy. Bro, yeah, that's the move. Y'all ain't gonna lie.
Amanda versus Juliana, 12.0. 1 2.0. Oh shit. I missed out. So much money. Oh damn. We're not being able to bet. Next weekend gonna be fire for boxing fans. Yes, sir. You know it, Kurt. Salute, bro. Appreciate you for pulling up. I don't know if I salute. What's good with you, Kurt?
Bro, they fucked up my bro. Imagine we had that fucking Colonel Dean in this fight to go with it. I don't want to run the movie.
No, we're gonna have a good weekend of boxing that night. Bronze Bomber looked like he in the best shape of his life. And he moving different to me. I know it can't just be me. He look like he moving different and in a good way too. He throwing punches in a way that he doing some, man. If he apply that shit to the fight, if he could apply 20-30% of what they've been working on, he gonna beat the shit out of somebody. If he could apply 15-20% of the shit they've been working on, he gonna fuck somebody up. For real. He really is. And Dave Haney about to paint a masterpiece on Cambosis and Clarissa about to beat Savannah ass. Straight like that. Amanda Nunes versus Julia Pena. 12.0. I got Fox in this one. And we winning heavy. Yeah, man. I hope y'all do bad and tear their ass up. Because me and T1 and Juliana in the first UFC they fought. Similar odds to the Fox fight. Oh, y'all came up, huh? Vegas, I can't bet online either. Damn, you can't. It ain't legal in Vegas. A second, we're about to have a beautiful year. And more time to practice his craft with Malik. Yeah, and he looked sharp. He looked responsive. He looked crisp, like fast. You know what I mean? His reflexes looking good. That's what I'm saying. I'm just seeing him more. He looked a little more agile. I like this. I like what I'm seeing with Wilder, man. Me too, bro. I'm ready to see him do his thing. Ben on Wilder, Fox on the 5. IUD or late KO, depending on what Fox tell me. And rare about KO, we're about to finish 2022 when they're heavy. Word. Out online, you gotta go to the casinos and give all your 401 just to bet on the apps. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. They want to control everything. Damn, Vegas, that don't make no sense. Yeah, that's why I said Vegas. That's weird. Like my brother stay online in them little betting sites he be using. Forgot the junk he be using. I forgot the name of it. I think he be using a couple of them too. It's a state gambling. Hip hop be so cool.
I know, Teddy. The fight ain't till Saturday. It ain't till Saturday, bro. Nah, Teddy, I'm over here thinking. I'm over here trying to see how much I can.
Yeah.
I'm killing myself. How much I could.
Yo, yeah, TD, you got a minute. It ain't like they today anyway.
Today's Saturday.
Yeah, so you good.
I'm over here thinking, Teddy. I'm thinking like, bro, this might be the one, though.
This next week.
Might be the one, bro.
You're good. Naturally, Wilder.
Let me see something. Because
there's so many unknowns. Like Kambosos and Haney, we kind of seen that story play out once. And, you know, it was so convincing. I don't think it's a ton of pressure there to repeat the performance.
I'm thinking about going like you said, 500. I'm thinking about going like K's for real. No cap, bro.
I think in order it would be Wilder being first, and then maybe a Clarissa. Maybe just simply because it's their first time fighting as professionals, and she going over to her hometown. But other than that, I see it Wilder, Clarissa, then Haney, in that order in terms of pressure. That's what I said. Shit is weird. They definitely control all the money moving out here. Facts, yo. I think about Plant versus Darrell. I think that's gonna be entertaining. But I think Plant is just gonna outbox Darrell. I did see him sitting down his punches more, working on these little drills where he really sitting down on his power, man, and it's good. It's something good. It's refreshing to see it. You know what I'm saying? And if he apply that, let's see if he able to actually like make his punches count a little bit more. Because other than that, I could see Plant just outboxing Darrell at this stage of Darrell's career. He a tough dude, so he ain't gonna give up, and I don't see him getting stopped. But let's see what kind of damage Plant could inflict on him, being that he's trying to work on power a little bit more. Fox gonna outbox this dumbass. I bet 500 if I had it to lose. Yeah.
No Mean Machine fade, bro. I know he fade.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. It's almost too easy, bro. I'm looking at like, bro, nigga, this the one, bro. And he ain't the kind of nigga that's finna go out here and sell or no shit like that. He ain't that kind of dude.
Yeah. Take Spence to Crawford all day.
We got us one, bro. We got us one this weekend, bro. Carlos Ocampo on reaching right, but that joint right there though. That joint.
Yeah, dog, man. Inside the Fox gonna keep him at the end of the stick. Facts. He's smart, intelligent. He gonna box smart. He got good composure in the ring. He knows his way around the ring. Fox should be able to really outbox this dude. I ain't gonna say Mean Machine gonna challenge him, but I think he got outbox this dude. Yeah. Just be defensively responsible because he can punch.
Man, do what you said, bro. The boxer always beat the puncher, y'all. We know this. We know this.
And then the age, just like you said, the age is going to be a factor with the fact that the older man likes to fade down the back end of the fights. All Michael Fox got to do is, I ain't going to say it's always easier said than done, but just box his ass at the end of the day. He's not a better boxer than you. You younger, fresher. You know what I mean? You longer. I mean, punch on his ass from a distance. Make him earn everything he get. Don't give him nothing. Beat his ass if you come telling you, like, fight your fight the entire night. Fuck that. Facts, body work. Facts. Pun intended. Facts, body work. He don't like to the body. You know what I'm saying? He don't like that body work. You know what I'm saying? He don't like it. He no like it. He no like it. B Machine catching no Fox going to sleep. He could if he catch him the wrong way. That's why I said just be defensively responsible. He don't gotta be great. Just be defensively responsible. T20 was good with it, bro. Does Fox have the stamina? I think he do. I don't think he got stamina issues. All jokes aside, Fox may beat Mean Machine better than anyone. At least more dominant in terms. He might box him. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think he got the stamina. T20. I don't think Fox got stamina issues, not to my knowledge. I know he won't get dropped. Yeah, he got a chin too. He's tough, and gotta think him and his brother pretty tough too. Alantez Fox, he took some losses, but he lost to quality opposition. He ain't lose to no bums or nothing. Shit, it's probably a 10-round fight. Fox got this. Facts. You know what I'm saying? He don't like that body work. He don't like it. He don't like. Keep it long. Keep him at the end.
Fox ain't never shown a stamina issue at no point in his life ever. At no point. What it Fox lost, man. When Fox lost, he either got robbed or it happened a little earlier in his career when he was a little more frail.
Yeah, man, it's unfortunate. Yeah, the judges. I mean, because if it's going to be a decision type of fight. Then make it, convincing as hell.
I think if he go 12, Mean Machine go. If he go 12, ain't no way in hell Mean Machine go in. If I get to 12, y'all, you think he go? Nah, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Y'all look. He not gonna beat her like Virgil Ortiz was. I'm telling y'all, Michael Fox ain't gonna beat her like Virgil was.
He's damn sure gonna box and move for sure. .81-inch reach, southpaw, man. 81-inch reach southpaw, y'all. That's what we talking about right now.
We finna get rich in this, bro.
And it's a 10-rounder too, because they're in a championship bout, so it's a 10-rounder.
Bro. Yes, and both Foxes just retweeted my tweet, bro. We finna eat, dog. I feel it, bro. We finna eat.
Body will box. I think it'll be good.
Alantez Fox just retweeted my tweet, nigga. I said, bro, I said this on my own. I said, bro, this might be the one. Fox plus 340. That nigga retweeted that. Bro, these my homies too, by the way, y'all. Like, these my homies, bro.
That's crazy,
bro.
Yeah, 6 foot. I'm mad they ain't got his height, damn dummy. But I know he over 6 feet though.
Who? Fox. Yeah, both young Foxes. Ain't no Fox walking around
here. Coach, he gotta just keep applying. Make every round as convincing as possible. One round at a time. Just beat him up.
But by the work, he ain't even that kind of. He not that kind of guy to coast. He not even that kind of guy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like. Bro.
Big Texas, what's good with it, Brody? You say, yo, what happened with what? What's that? Fox with Tay Jones? Nah, I seen Fox interview with Tay Jones. I don't think I did.
Alante just asked me where should I bet.
I like all interactions with the fighters. I like that type of shit. Human. Be human. Hell yeah, you about to and it ain't like you bullshit. You dead serious. You know what I'm saying? You dead ass with this shit. How long? That was a while. That was a minute ago, TD, the interview. Oh, his interviews make me like him more. He gave some breakdowns on the upcoming fights too. I told you, bro, one thing about me. That's why I like to listen to the interviews of the fighters too, because you get to hear how they think and what their approach is to fights. You know what I'm saying? Where they at in their career. I like to hear these fighters speak. These dudes, a lot of these dudes be some intelligent young dudes, man. Smart. I like the mental approach. Like I said, listening to Fundora, like more than his more recent interviews, I end up liking him more now. You know what I'm saying? Because he talking how you want a prospect to talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? He aware where he's at. He want to try to stay within the top 10, 15 range and challenge himself. So it's like, that's what you want to see. The interview he did with T, yeah, T did do one with him too. I'm checking for fights. Just want to see him more. Yeah, body work. You know, after they robbed him in that last one, man, they had him on the shelf for a minute. Wasn't getting no love because they weird as hell. How you gonna rob him and then have him on the shelf? Like, what the hell? Then Speedy Rashidi beat somebody and go on the shelf. Like, God, what are y'all doing? So you telling me you win and go on the shelf, you get cheated and then you be on the shelf? Like, make that shit make sense, bro. It don't. Just a good combo. We spoke on Tank, Bubba, Spence, and some other shit. Yeah, I like to hear fighters' perspectives and like, I don't know. I feel like when fighters grace certain platforms, you get a different version of that fighter, or you get like the best version of them. Seems like when they had the wrong camera in their face, depending on the fighter too, the wrong camera in their face, they got a tendency to answer questions differently. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who makes the schedule at PBC, but that's the only weird weak link over there. All fighters should be more active. Yeah, that's something that people pointing out a lot too, saying that the PBC fighters don't fight enough. They definitely got to get it back to the point where some dudes is fighting 2-3 times a year, man. At least three times a year. Everybody fighting at least 3 times a year, that won't be an issue. You know what I'm saying? The problem is dudes is fighting once and maybe twice a year. That shit looking spooky. But you know what I think kind of helped offset shit was, you know, around that time period, you know, with all the quarantining and all that shit. Like, that shit did that. He was 38. Yo, I'm telling you, bro, robbed him. That's what I said to him on the IG one day. I said to him, we ain't forget about that robbery. We did. He started following me. Said, nah, we just didn't, bro. I just hate to see that happen to a fighter that's trying to, you know, get his shit off.
To Alante is now.
See? Yeah, facts, Mike. Always, bro. Always.
That's crazy, brother, man. He gonna beat this man ass, I think, bro. Really do. Really do.
A shorter fighter would take a pay cut if he can fight more often to balance out the difference. Yeah, and then instead of completely not fighting. And the crazy part is, TD, I get what you're saying, but they shouldn't even have to do that, take a pay cut. But I do get what you're saying, just to make a small sacrifice to stay active. But it's like they should still be able to find a way to get these young dudes some fights without them. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? Like, whatever happened to that? That's a loss. Or they used to fight way more back in the day. Way more. Unreal amount of time. So it's like, now it's like, damn, y'all ain't coming close to that. This one time, once, maybe twice a year ain't it. That's not the move. There's too many active fighters to be having, you know what I mean? Dudes just sitting around on the shelf getting older. Like, that's corny. Like how they did Rashidi. He won a fight against Alexis Rocha, and then they had shelved him. Shot win his last fight. He'd be on the shelf for a minute. Like, what is we doing to the fighters, man? trying to wake people out of their physical problems or something? Like, what we got going on out here?
Robeisy Ramirez fight October 29th.
Yeah. I did a video on him.
You knew that? I ain't know that. I'm late.
Yeah, did he fight Magdaleno, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I did a video on it. Like 200 something views.
Robeisy might be a problem around this motherfucker. He pulled this to go from Nova to Mad.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I like Robeisy, man. I like him. He get another fight before the end of the year. Be a pivotal piece of the division. Facts, TD. 100% facts. You don't got no reason why they should be shuffling that man. If he ain't hurt and he ain't getting himself in trouble outside the ring, keep him active. He's a fighter and a damn good one at that. Underrated.
I hope Mike with this nigga.
He underrated, man. I remember how he did that dude, Eddie. I think it's Eddie Gomez. Man, he sparked his ass out. Yeah, he beat the shit out of no. Yeah, he didn't progress as fast as Shakur, but he looking good now. Facts. He had a rough start because his first fight of his career, pro debut, he got knocked down and lost. But he rematched that dude a few fights later and punched snot out dude nose in a rematch. He fucking dude up in that rematch. Probably letting Marshall put up some shit up. That's banned by Vadier, right? And she better take notes. You hear that, Savannah? Take notes. They just caught Conor. Y'all not low over there, all right? Just saying. I'm just saying. Keep it on the up and up, all right? Keep it on the up and up, man. You know? Keep it on the up and up. Man, now you cheat the goat, man. We're going to ride out there.
Got to show you some shit when we get off, dude.
Mm-hmm. What's some more?
Bet on Fox, bro. Fox, bro.
Okay. Shit, I'm about to end this joint in a second anyway. Let's do there doing somersaults on my bed. Clothesline is a little behind. But yeah, man. Let's see how this Eubank and Conor Benn situation play out. Let's see if they actually suspend him or try to find a way to push the fight still. You know what I'm saying? EJ talking about putting people in the dirt. So it's always a good day when that's going on. I don't really care what Crawford say. She better have it. She better.
Hell yeah, man. They did him wrong though, by the word. He kind of got blackballed.
Yeah, natural. It better be natural. C1. We're gonna be watching. PBC fighters just gotta stay ready. Yeah, facts.
If she had any kind of natural speed to go with it, she'll be a problem in this fight.
Usually step over, real this. You want to do the AI step over? The AI step over. Michael Fox. Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Fox got black belt after beating after fighting Masquerade. After fucking up the church's money. I think this the one, y'all. I think we finna eat this weekend, man. I think this the one.
Yeah, man. We're going. Who did that joint when the last football? What you talking about? What you talking about? Sit down for I body slam you, bro. Body slam? You want a body? You want the body slam? Body slam you.
Yeah. I'm in the chat, dude. I'm
You say? Conor Benn face was messed up. Felt PDs what? Damn. But yeah, man. So just to wrap up, man, because I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I appreciate everybody coming through. Y'all smash that like button on the way out if y'all haven't. Stay, we're gonna keep. I'm gonna keep y'all posted if anything changes between Conor Benn and Chris Eubank. Why I say that because they was talking about a postponement or of something like that. So we're gonna see if that's really the route they're going, or if they really gonna actually discipline Conor Benn and suspend him at all for any period of time for at least 6 months. But we're gonna see. And as for him speaking about being ready for EJ and Bud, he could just keep dreaming. It's a reason he ain't crossed the pond, in my opinion. And this failed drug test might be an indication as to why he never tried to cross the pond and get no real smoke with none of our dogs over here. But we're gonna see how this all play out. EJ talking about putting people in the dirt. Anytime he talking like that, it's always a good thing. It's always a plus. And it's safe to say for the people that was saying EJ ducking, I heard Team Crawford and them come out saying he want to fight. So I don't know for the rest of the time that this fight, until they make this fight, I don't ever want to see or hear somebody talking about EJ ducking, because that man ain't did nothing but what he said he was going to do since he's been in this sport. And he did it to an exceptionally high level. You know what I'm saying? But that's my thoughts on it, man. That's my take. That's my just do on it. Yeah, I know my slogan, man. I ain't here to break the news. Here to have a conversation, and we just had a conversation, man. So salute to the family, my TWT family, and everybody that came through. Salute to my bro Mike and that super chat. Much appreciation to the fam. Salute to my bro Zoom. I'm gonna let all y'all good bros get up out of here later. And depending, I don't know if I can't sleep, because I was thinking about doing a late stream too, man. So y'all, I did one of them recently, man. People was actually woke, so I don't know, man. Y'all stay tuned. But again, as always, much respect and much appreciation to everybody that came through to kick it with your boy. I'm gonna let y'all get up out of here. My son and his somersault on my bed like I don't know where he think he at. But man, peace to the family, man. I'm up out of here.